Well, hello
Hi,
there.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Turn up a bit more. Okay, good. How's life?
Good, good. My girlfriend just came back from because she was for like away for a weekend, and I was afraid that she will come back during the session, so I will need to make a break. But fortunately, she came like a few minutes ago. So
Nice. Good timing.
yeah, yeah, perfect.
Okay. The so let's see. I'm gonna like share my screen first, and
Mm-hmm.
I can take a look. This is Europa.gg, right? Tell me when you can see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like while I watch Europa.gg to like get a rough idea, like of like how your profile is and how you're doing. Like I ask everybody I coach this, like, tell me your story. How did you start playing League, and how did you progress? What roles you played, and so on.
So I started in my secondary school actually.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this account I have from season 4 because it was actually the account I got from a friend.
Okay.
Because I lost my like initial account.
Okay.
Uh, and in like between season like 4 I think and 3 I had like probably 5 different accounts at that time. But I like finally stick up to this one, and like after season like 5 or 4, this is the only account. Maybe not the only account, but the main account I was playing on. Um, yeah, when I was playing in like high school, I played really a lot because like I kind of tried to become a pro player a little. Not
Okay.
like, of course, like super serious, but like as serious as it can be at that age, I think, because we were playing like go for lows and everything. So we even played against MIM one time, the Polish team. I'm not sure if you know.
I don't know many teams, honestly.
Okay, okay. Uh, we are doing quite good, I would say. And then like the team like disbanded kinda because like one of the guys didn't want to play anymore, and like yeah, it like the team didn't work anymore. So I also like dropped it and focused more on going for studies. And I went for studies, and during studies I started playing less. So there was like a few years where I played some games, but it was like much less than like the season is like 5, 6, like as you can see, like gold. So I played like
Okay.
few, only a little, and then from like season 9 or 10, I started playing again, more I think. Um, and actually this season I'm playing like most since probably high school, I would say, because this is I'm playing like I started in May or June, and since then I'm playing like pretty much as I can, like with work and other things. So
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. And I see like you're like multi-role talent. You play every role, maybe except support.
yeah, because I have an issue that when I play something constantly and I start to feel like that I'm good at it, I lose interest in playing it actually.
Oh,
So
interesting.
so I yeah, yeah. So it's like so automatic in my brain. It works also in every other game. Like with Yasuo, for example, I spent so much time to feel good with him, and I sacrificed so much. And when I started to feel that I'm actually like I don't remember having a bad game with him lately. Uh, but I actually stopped wanting to play him because of that, kinda. So yeah.
Now you're just like K no TP apparently.
Yeah. I tried to, because I tried to limit myself to one champion, and I decided that if I would choose only one, probably that would be Kane. Because first of all, it has like two champions, kinda. So
Yeah, true,
I
true,
guess
true. Yeah.
I guess 100%, and also like I generally like champions with which I feel like speed and like mobility.
Yeah,
So Kane is like Blue Kane probably especially is one of the most mobile champs in the game.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and I also like scaling champs. So Kane fits like both because he's super mobile and scaling, like Kassadin also, for example.
Yep, yep. Cool. Interesting. So you're pretty much committed to just playing Kane only for the most part from now on, right?
Uh, yeah, I don't know. As you can see, I've tried.
You have some nice Jinx games here. It's like in these games, for example, from what I see, it's like you have the resources to carry, but something happened. You were probably like getting caught by something, and you probably died before the invite started or whatever.
Yeah, it's funny because in this game actually I have the highest score, even though I was in the losing team because I have even more score than MVP. I'm not sure how to like how important is this OP score by the way? Is it like
It's like it gives you a rough estimate of how well you did. It's like damage combined with vision, with kill participation, with
yeah, I
CS
know,
and
but
gold.
is it like viable in your opinion or?
I mean, it's a good idea, like
Mhm.
to see, like, okay, this game, look, I got an ace. It means, maybe I could have carried, but I know I did well in general. But
Yeah, this game
maybe,
I could have carried because it was pretty much a one game, but because this is actually the game I have recorded, so we'll probably go through it.
okay.
And because I have also this that sometimes, especially in the late game, when people do some really strange things I don't expect them to do,
Mhm.
I like lose my like concentration idea, and I sometimes follow them, and sometimes it's not even following, but I like you will see because this game is actually a perfect example of this because I play the whole game pretty well for my standard, I would say. But the last team fight, you will see that I got completely lost and that just died because I like the things they started to do. It was like so. For me, it was like so unexpected and like stupid also that I don't know. I just completely lost and yeah, and
Mhm.
we lost because of that. And it was a situation where I think if I would just recall, I would be able to clear the waves and prolong the game and probably had another shot like 1 or 2 minutes later. But I just died and yeah.
Okay. I think I have an idea of what happened just by the description. It's probably about like tempo and playing with your teammates. And actually had like I had a coaching session yesterday as well.
Mm-hmm.
A person that's diamond and wanted to reach master, and he made a lot of mistakes in like not playing with the team, not recalling when they're supposed to, and it's probably something similar in this game, but we'll see.
Maybe, yeah.
So
I,
you,
I also I also have a issue sometimes that I like zone out and try to farm too much and like not play with the team
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
Uh, I try to work on it, but like it's also like with that like 10 over 10 years of playing, like I have my habits and it's like not so easy sometimes to change them that quickly.
Yeah, it's difficult to change a bad habit into a good habit, but once you do it, it's
Oh,
great.
by the way, I have a question here because I wasn't like 100% sure, but I want like free footwork instead of lethal tempo, I think. Yeah, because their team
Yeah,
is quite squishy, so I thought like I won't need lethal tempo to like damage them. I mean, only for Viego probably, but like uh, other than that,
I
I think
mean, it's always like I feel like runes and builds, in my opinion, are up to like personal preference, as long as it's
mm-hmm,
not like completely troll you go AP Jinx, for example. Like here,
mm-hmm.
they have long range, they are not tanky, like you only need a few basics to the game to kill them, so it's like
Yeah.
maybe this game is good, go fleet footwork and maybe rapid fire, you know? If you like it, if
Yeah,
it
yeah,
feels good for you, go for it. It's perfect. Yeah, it's good.
yeah.
I like this like ideas of going different things. And for
And I
example,
go
here
call.
you go curl because you're like maybe, you know, in this matchup is like they're probably just gonna poke you out for the most part because of the Senna, you know? And it's
Yeah,
like if
but
Rakan somehow gets a magic engage on them, it's like you don't even need the Doran Blade because if Rakan gets an engage on Senna, it's usually really good anyway, no matter what.
yeah, and I thought that Senna will probably poke me, but Kalista is like I outrange her a little, so I didn't feel like too much danger, so I went with Cal.
It's fine. Again, like builds, personal profits, and as long as you have a solid reason behind the purchase or a rune, like that's good. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Like if you have a good reason, just do it. If it works for you, it's perfect. Okay, first of all, I like that you stay here, level 1. Good, you have at least a plan when you go into a game, and when you, like before you need to leash, you already have a plan. That's great.
Yeah, I usually try to stand opposite to my support. So if my support goes Tribush, I go like up there where I was, and when my support goes there, I go Tribush.
Just be careful with Tribushes and evades.
With Tribushes, I actually, if I have to stay there, I usually ward it instead.
That's
because
fine.
because a few times I got caught there, so I decided I prefer to use my ward than flash.
I mean, it's either like you ward it, but I don't like sacrificing my ward, so I never stay there. And it's like if my support stays there, cool. If not, oh well. You know.
Okay.
When I see a champion, I never have this issue because when I see a champion in the enemy team like a Pike, it's like okay, they might invade. I'm just gonna stay, ping my teammates to come in this brush. Everybody stays here.
Okay.
And because I do this, like I could even show you a clip, but it's not important. It's like we stay here together and the enemies invade and we just
saw
kill
this
them.
in your one of your latest video.
Yeah,
on YouTube.
much.
Yeah.
That's what I do level 1. Like it's good to League is all about like it's not about like doing something really good and that's it. It's like having a ton of knowledge and good habits that work well together. Not just having a couple good habits and then only bad habits. So it's like you need to know a bit of everything and you want those things to just become a habit so you don't think about it anymore. And this is one thing I do, like, for example, at level 1, it's just automatic, like, oh, they have a Pike, I know what to do exactly, you know? So let's see a bit of laning phase, I'm curious to see. You kite with A, okay, great. I mean, even about kiting, like, don't let anybody tell you how to kite, you kite how you know, and it's perfect.
Here
one basic, whatever happens.
Yeah, here I like at the beginning of this game I was a little nervous because of like knowing that I'm recording this game.
It's fine, I understand that. I mean, you got minions. Oh well, you have fleet, it's not that big of a deal getting caught. But okay, this part at least though, like you usually don't want to trade with Senna or similar champions like, I don't know, Soraka. Because if you trade here, it's like she gets the gold. She damages you, like you damage one basic, she hits one basic on you. If she does Q or two basic, she gets a stack as well, and she heals. And you don't heal as much. So it's like you're helping Senna right now, you know?
I thought that I will have slightly more damage, and I will like out-trade her, but yeah, with her Q probably.
Yeah, it's like.
I mean, auto for auto, I probably out-damage her, but auto with Q, like here, yeah.
Okay,
she won the trade.
Okay, let's in this case, let's say like you traded with Senna, right? She's half HP, you're half HP.
Yeah.
She's got 2 potions. She's got biscuits. She's got healing from Q. So she's basically full HP right now, and you are still half, you know. And this is why, like, in I guess Senna, for example, like just or Soraka or something like that, similar, that has a ton of sustain and doesn't care about getting damaged. Don't take trades, because you're just gonna lose them all, no matter what. Even if it's like, even if you damage them with like 200 HP, and they damage you back 100, it's still a bad trade for you, because they just heal everything up. Of course, there's an exception, like your jungler is coming, you just wanna bait a gank, cool, trade. Your Rakan is about to hit level 2, cool, trade, yeah, sure, but trading like this is just overall bad for you.
Yeah, so I basically should trade on Oh my god, yeah, he flashed there.
Okay. Yeah.
So basically, I should trade only when I see a like free trade for me. So like I trade, but she doesn't trade back.
I mean, if she's hitting Rakan, for example, cool, you can basic attack. That's free. That's a
Yeah,
good example.
okay.
But now, look, like here in this lane, personally, I would just, they have advantage. What do we have level 1? Like Rakan W, okay, but it's like we probably started Q, I don't even know. But here is like I would just grab waves. Don't avoid trading at all with Serra because it's bad trades anyway all the time. And just let them push into us because like there's no choice. Usually I would like to go for a level 2. Try to get level 2. So Rakan has W so we can engage with the level 2 advantage. But at this point it's like Rakan has Q. He just used it, and which means you have no lane pressure anymore. You can't do anything to them right now. So right now, both of them should just walk up and basic attack you, because you can't, Like, sometimes you gotta respect the enemies in lane, and I know it's annoying, but a lot of the times as ADC especially, like, doing nothing is the correct play, which is crazy. Okay. But even if you're in this case, fine, like, cool. We just focus farming now, and hopefully it'll be fine. I wanted to mention like if your bot jungler starts bot side and the enemy's hard push, there's a good chance your jungler might also like try to gank you, which is perfect as well.
Yeah, and here I thought maybe it was better to take E instead of W. Because I saw Vi coming, or...
Yeah, I mean, up to you. W is more damage, which is always good. Okay. So remember in like the OPGG we mentioned like you probably didn't play well with your team, or like you didn't recall when you did, or whatever. I think this is a perfect example of you don't play with your team right now, because Vi pings that she's coming. Perfect, right?
Yeah.
The enemies are under your turret for the most part, right?
Yeah.
So all you need to do is just wait. If you have help coming, just wait. They arrive, then you do things. But I think you went in too early. You take unnecessary damage.
Yeah, because I saw Rakan and...
Yeah, I mean, this is like, if you have W level 2, Rakan engages, you stay back, you W. Here I will stay back, just W the Kalista. It's like, I wouldn't even go Q, I wouldn't go basic attack with Norm, I would just basic attack with rockets. So
I also... It was really unfortunate because I walked... Because I didn't want to walk that close, but I wanted to dodge the Senna W here also, and... Yeah, probably I would have dodged it anyway, not without walking close, but yeah.
But what's good about this is the fact that these kind of scenarios where it's like really close, crazy, I dodged that, but I walked too close, whatever. These don't matter. These scenarios don't matter as much, because if in the first place you wouldn't have traded here, right?
Yeah,
you would have been in this position, full HP, and it's like no matter what mistake you make here, you're full HP, they can kill you, right? So it's like one thing leads to another. If you have good habits and you don't waste your HP, especially in early game, then nothing bad really happens after that, no matter what.
Yeah, true.
But
also this whole situation is really positive for us because they use all sums, yeah. Kalista flash, exhaust.
Yeah, it's good to keep track of enemy sums. It's really important. And now we saw Viego bot side for a sec there. Like scattered probably. I mean, you play jungle, right? So I think you're decent at jungle tracking, right?
Yeah.
It's like you know how to mirror the enemy jungler and...
Yeah, I mean, I know the theory, but when playing ADC, I sometimes like forget a little about it. Like I don't think about it as much as when I play mid or jungle, because then I think about it nearly all the time, and I have like all the time I know where the jungler is nearly. And with ADC, I sometimes like lose track of it because I forget about it for a moment, and yeah.
And here you're just literally 1v2, which is crazy. But you usually just don't want to 1v2 for the most part, because it's usually not good.
Yeah, but I thought all those trades, like, I lost too much mana maybe, but when it comes to HP, it was like positive, I think. Here, if I would hit W, I could ghost and kill her probably and run away from Kalista.
Yeah, but like personally, I'm quite a safe player. I usually don't take 1v2 no matter what, really. Because it's like, in this case, you know, Senna's half HP, right? You know Rakan is coming. They're pushing. Okay, we wait for the Rakan. And then maybe Rakan gets an invade on Senna. I mean, engage on Senna. And then you win that way. And you're still full HP, you know? But instead, we kind of risk. We trade. Have no mana, no HP. And it's like, now it's not looking so bright anymore again, right?
Yeah,
That's all.
true.
It's because we
Because
didn't
now I
wait for
cannot
Rakan.
even. Yeah, now I cannot even follow Rakan's engage
Yeah,
on
because
Kalista.
they might
kinda,
just turn on you. If Rakan engages on Senna, you kill Senna, Kalista kill you.
Yeah.
Let's see
True.
what happens. What's Rakan doing? Let's see.
I don't remember this one actually.
And it's quite hard to follow as well because they're kind of low HP. But let's see if he gets the miracle. Nope, he didn't.
Yeah, I just ran away, I think, here. I tried to... I went a little closer there because I wanted to give him E range.
Yeah, but I
Because
think
I wasn't sure. Yeah, he used it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he used it, so...
you know, I think you have to agree that if you wouldn't have traded here, again, nothing bad
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
favor,
yeah.
right? Yeah. So like, and this is like a really good tip, even if you play jungle, like, and we'll see more in mid to late game. It's like playing with your teammates and with their tempo. Like, let's say there's 3 of our allies bot or like mid and 2 split pushers in your team. It's like, even though you are on different parts of the map, you're on the same tempo line, which is the line parallel to the river, basically. You're all on the same line, all on the front line. Even if if the 3 of you die 3v5 mid, it's like your split push teammates are getting turrets, and it's like you get something out of it just because you play together. But instead, you just stay mid while your jungle is farming, let's say, and you die. It's like your jungle can't do anything anymore because you died. And there's just like a random example. And like this is similar case because right now it's like, you know, early game is like the tempo all over the map is not as important. It's like if Rumble would be split pushing, that doesn't affect you much, like whatever. But it's like on bot lane, the tempo on bot lane is like you are here alone, the enemies are playing together, and Rakan is still not on the tempo line. So you need to wait for Rakan. You don't need to do anything besides just hitting if Rakan is not with you. Because it's usually just, it's not good to play alone. Okay. So now you recall, they are forced to recall. Oh well, it's fine. We learn from mistakes, it's fine, no big deal. I didn't even want to full HP from base. I mean,
I usually go when I have like 100 HP because I know I will heal. Like especially with Doran plus Kal because I have like 2 healing items already. And runes also for HP.
Well, you lost that minion anyway, in this case, wouldn't have mattered much, right? But,
yeah.
Oh well, it's like a small thing, but maybe it would matter sometimes. But, oh well, it's fine. Again, small things that are personal preference, like you heal 100 HP, yeah, that's true, but another argument would be that you might not want to be 100 HP below, I mean lower, because it might make the difference.
Okay.
So now, okay, another like important concept you should remember is like looking at the map, because the map, like when you have no idea what to do, like let's say you get these 3 minions now. Okay, what do we do next? We need to have a plan. Like we need to look at the map, and every time like you have no idea what to do in a game, you look at the map and you're like, okay, map, tell me what to do. We see Vi, bot side. We see Rumble in base, okay. We see Drake is up, and we have no idea where the enemy jungle is. And based on that, like we need to make a decision. And oh, look on the map now. We have Viego bot.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens first, then I comment on it. You turn this around, maybe? Not really.
I don't remember actually what happened here. Oh, Rakan died? No. Oh yeah, Rakan died. Yeah, Rakan base.
Solo Q Fiesta, right? Okay.
Did I hear like ping back for
Okay.
them or?
Okay, here, okay, for example. Okay, we're here, right? Okay, we have again 2v2 on bot lane, Vi is bot side but
Yeah.
still far away, Viego is nowhere to be seen, right?
Yeah.
Which tells us, okay, we should get these minions and then maybe set up vision. But we shouldn't fight them because what if Viego is just sitting here, right? You have no idea. Like if you don't know where Viego is, you just say he's in the closest brush that you don't have vision on.
Mm-hmm.
He's here. You play thinking he's here. So you just get these minions and then you back off. You go in the tribush, maybe ward or like use Chompers to check tribush, or like Rakan, you send Rakan to check tribush, and then you walk here, maybe place the ward. But you cannot fight here, even if you know you in the 2v2. You can't fight because Viego is somewhere, maybe bot. And he was. And yeah, because of it, well, it went south really quickly. And even if you make like this kind of mistakes and it's like a fiesta, I need to talk about like your positioning here in this kind of fights. Like recently I also started like playing games a bit slower and not like rushing head first. I again, like I really wanna prioritize playing with my teammates, and your teammates roar. Like here your teammates roar are like their front line, they're supposed to go first, right? So you shouldn't like step up aggressively first because they might catch you. You see, like you're kind of frontlining right now. Like, I would never step up like this because it's insane. And because of it, you just get caught. But instead, if you were behind here, it's like maybe Vi, you're already hitting the Viego, maybe Vi will help you with the Viego and you kill him together. But instead, Vi is like, oh, Jinx is dead anyway, I'll just engage on the backlane, whatever. But instead, if you're behind, she would have engaged on the Viego because you might kill him together.
Okay. Yeah, that might be a good advice because I already kind of see that I can kill there and I'm getting excited and like I want to rush for it. So yeah, like, probably that's.
As ADC especially, you don't wanna rush. You just need to wait for your teammates. You are the follow-up. You are not the main frontline. You just need to wait. Okay, here you see they take Drake and they recall.
Yeah.
So again, like you have wave in you, it's in front of you. You like decide what to do with this wave and what to do after the wave based on the map.
Yeah, I can freeze it. So, but best to push. Yeah,
you can freeze, and you are Jinx. You have rockets. It's like we shove this because they lose minions then.
Yeah, I think I should, or I did.
But
I did. Okay.
Yeah, push. And like right now, you don't need to be scared. Just walk straight. Like this is how I like. I always like to ask the map, "What do I do next?" Because you know exactly where the enemies are right now. All three of them recalled, and Syndra is mid. So it's like right now you're alone bot lane. You can do whatever you want. Just walk. You don't need to ward. You just walk. You know everything. You know their base. They recalled. And like watching the map and asking the map what to do always just gives you so much confidence, and also helps you like know, okay, where are my teammates as well, because we think about enemies, which is important, but where allies are is usually more important, because like if you have your teammates with you hidden somewhere in a brush close by and you get ganked, it's like it doesn't matter because your allies are here. Okay, and like in this fight, well, okay, here. Oh no, last fight, which was this one, okay? You have no vision on Viego, so we don't want to go in, right? Same thing is happening right here. Right? Do we hit this turret? Do we hit this turret knowing that Viego might be bot and Vi stop?
I mean, they would have to rush, basically. He would have to skip all the camps and just rush bot. Yeah,
but you'd be surprised that junglers do this. It's crazy. Junglers do this from my experience. You know?
Okay, because maybe because I think too much how I play other roles. So because I would at least take one camp on the go, like ganking this. So that I would still have a little time probably. as ADC in this situation. But yeah, I imagine there can be junglers which go
And
straight up.
from my experience, the higher up in elo you go, the more often this happens because a jungler would choose 2 kills over a couple camps always, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why, like here, we have all the info we need. We know we can go here straight up to push this, shove it instantly. We don't ward there because after we shove this wave, we walk here and maybe we set up vision here between like the blue buff and Grom. We place our ward there because that ward is way more important than the lane ward that doesn't provide anything right now.
Yeah, I realized I actually do that on when playing top side from like red side top side. I place the ward exactly in the position you described, but I think I never did it as bot lane. So
ADCs are like, you know, you and your support are both responsible for getting vision early game. After mid game where support has the support item, yes, he's the one responsible for wards. You have blue ward. It's no longer your job. But now early game is like you and your support have the same responsibility to set up vision. And I want to talk like about the like ward timing is what I call it. It's like, okay, right now, because ADCs basically work like it's like a turn-based game. It's like you get your wave, like you push your wave in. Now it's your turn to do something, right? If you can't do anything, aka you can't hit the turret here because you don't have vision, instead in that turn where your minions are pushing and like there's no enemy minions for you to lose, you have a timer, which I call the ward timer. It's like I have the time to ward right now and I'm not losing anything bot lane. Right?
Okay, so I used this turn to ward, and then maybe if I have a second turn, then I can attack the turret.
Exactly. Okay. Like first turn, you make sure you don't die. You make sure you have vision if you have wards. If you don't have wards, you just go in the river anyway, at least become a human ward or do something else, maybe get cracks, anything. But you can't hit this because you might just die.
Okay.
And a lot of times in League we make, okay, cool, you're like, yes, we got a plate. Good call, right? Well, a lot of the times, you know, even if something positive happens, that's not the right decision. It just happens that it's a correct one in this case. If you had scripts and you know exactly where the enemy is, yeah, it's the correct one, sure. But right now you have no idea, so you can't do this.
Yeah, that's what I actually learned from playing poker, that you can make a right decision and lose, or you can make a wrong decision and win. But like losing and winning doesn't necessarily like add reasons to your decision, but you have to make decisions based on probability and your knowledge and what you don't know. But the outcome shouldn't like the singular outcome shouldn't influence your decision.
And this is why I tell people, like, even if you lose games, it's like you learn a lot. And even if you lose games in a row, it's like the next game is not gonna affect. Like, look, I'll give you a perfect example of what happened yesterday, right? I opened the stream, I lost 6 in a row, yeah? And then I keep focusing and look, I just win. Why? Because I didn't care about what happened last games. I just kept focusing on my thing, on my decisions, played the same way, and didn't do anything to rush and unnecessary, and eventually, you know, paid off.
Yeah, that's what I for sure have to work on, because I don't have like perfect mental for sure now.
Okay, let's talk about
they overextended a lot.
Okay, let's talk about, okay, again, you know, there's something happening bot lane. I mean, there's nothing happening right now on bot lane, right? You have free time here to think, okay? It's like, yeah, you see, right now you don't know anything, although I think you saw Viego. Okay, you see Viego top, bot jungler top. You know right now bot lane is a 2v2, so you play accordingly. And always, like, before you do anything, you should always watch the map and ask the map, okay, is this a 2v2? Can we fight 2v2?
I thought we lose. I mean, in this moment, for sure we lose 2v2 because they have 6 and we don't. But
yeah, that's a good like knowledge to have. Like your level.
But here 5. I got 6 during.
And you hit the zap, Rakan engages, and all of a sudden, oh, great, you only follow up. I'm just curious why you back off though, right away. It's like, it's the perfect engage, right? You just hit everything, you have chompers.
Yeah, yeah, I actually backed off a little for like split second. I was afraid I will get out damaged by two of them. So I wanted to like go back, switch to rocket, and outrange Kalista.
That's good.
I think.
Yes, like going back to switch to rocket, that's perfect. But
because I was at minigun first, but
yeah, there's something even better. Like just be rockets first of all.
That's but I think I had a deep thought in my mind because I wanted rockets, but I also saw that my mana isn't that great, so I wasn't sure if I will have rockets.
Plenty, don't worry.
I mean now yes, but now I use E and then I will have R.
It's still like 6 rockets, and then level up gives you like 70 mana or whatever. You know, it's fine. I mean, still, you did notice that you're too close. You don't want a 1v2. You switch back to rockets, so you outrange them. Like, this is fine. This is fine. And also, like, they still had the Senna W, which is troublesome if you don't dodge it. So you, like, it's fine to back off. But I would have just started with rockets anyway. It's a small thing here, but it's good to see that you recognize that you shouldn't be too close to them because you 1v2 if you're too close. That's good. And here it's like, it's even better, like if, I don't know if you noticed that Viego was stopping all this time. Probably not, you were focused on the wave. It's normal, it happens. But if you make the good habit of just checking the map more often, seeing where the enemy and your jungler is all the time, it's like...
Yeah, but here we win even if the Viego is here, yes? I mean, we kill Kalista at least. Maybe I cannot chase Senna, but...
yeah, but it's... Yeah, exactly, like Kalista cool, but then, you know, like right now, like, can I chase this? But if before the whole fight you're like, I know Viego stop, we can chase, perfect. And even more, after you get a double kill, it's like, and you're like low HP or something, for example, you gotta understand like, what if the enemy jungler is here? Can he like kill me? And most of the time it's yes. But before this fight, you had the knowledge that Viego was top. It's like right now you just shove, you don't care, nobody's here, right? And knowing where the enemy is or isn't, just gives you the confidence to make your next decision. Because here, you know, like pushing here is correct because you know Viego is top, so you can't die here. And right now, like he's around midnight round, but even if he came straight to bot, he would be here. You still get out anyway after getting this and waking off. And this is only because like you know, like you have the knowledge. But it's like if you don't have the knowledge and you do it anyway, it's like you're guessing only. And it's not great. And this is why I like watching the map. It's just so crazy OP. Okay, this is what happens next. Okay, like while especially when I walk to lane, I just look around the map, get the info, figure out where's Viego right now. And right now we don't have anything. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about a lot about like mechanical things, because it's like mechanical mistakes just improve over time the more you play. It's not that important. It's like there's a reason why Yumi players can get challenger. Like they don't need mechanics. They just need macro, right? And mechanics just improve over time. Like in this case, like throwing chompers, for example, was no reason to, but whatever.
Yeah, I thought that she will. I thought that she will do one jump further for plate or something, and then I don't know, predict her one jump, something like this. But
yeah, good
attempt. It doesn't look good right now on the board.
Yeah, good attempt at least. Well, here it's...
I'm even thinking that Viego might be here, so... yeah.
And it's like you can't really engage on the Senna because Kalista's gonna ult her, then they turn around.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Here
right now, like we're in a state where like we have no knowledge, like no information about the enemy jungler. So we cannot go crazy on bot lane because we have no idea where Viego is. And yeah, you have wards, and those wards are like good, but it's like those wards will not prevent a dive, unless you know just leave altogether.
Yeah, Viego is here.
Right now, I would just GTFO. You know? Just get out.
Run?
Just run. Screw the wave. Go.
I don't remember exactly what. If
just run. You are dead if you stay. That's all. That's all.
Okay.
Just can't risk it on outplaying it, because if you don't run right away, then you know.
Yeah, I have to use flash because of this. And Rakan died, yeah. Yeah, I should have run straight away.
Yeah, like, don't
I
be
think I
afraid.
wanted 1
Run.
million or something.
Yeah, like, and okay,
But it
another
was
perfect
greedy.
example again. So, like, first of all, like, yeah, look, here, I'll talk about it. So you get this wave, right?
Yeah.
And now it's like it's your turn to do something, right? You push the wave, and you can't really go next to the next wave right away because like they're stronger. You can't get close.
Yeah.
So you have time to set up vision, which you both do, which is great, right? But you probably did this like without thinking about it. It just happened, right? But if you actively think about this, every time you do this, it's just gonna make a ton more sense, and you are gonna see like because you set up vision now, you're actually gonna remember you set up this vision. Because a lot of times it's like I set up vision somewhere and then I never look there again because I never actively think about it. But instead, like you know, you have a ward here, you have a ward in Tribush, cool. You stay here and you are like, you farm those minions. Cool, you get the last one. Okay, your turn again. What do? You watch the map. Okay, maybe we just wait around so they push the wave anyway. Oh, you see that we're still watching the map. Oh, you see Viego. Okay, what do we do here? Rakan low HP. Nobody's getting close. Well, we get out. They have us.
I pinged him, but I thought I don't know. I think I was thinking if I can dive or not.
Usually the answer is yes, because you're 1v3 basically. Rakan is dead. Okay, but I want to talk more about the next thing that happens, which is way more important. Which is basically pause right here. Okay, something bad happens, something good happens, doesn't matter. You can go to the wave, so it's your turn to do something, right? So what do we do? What do we know? Watch the map. What happens on the map? What does the map tell us?
I see that they are coming. Yasuo and Vi.
Yeah, exactly. So if they are coming, what do we do?
I try to like. Oh, I should wait for them.
Exactly. You don't want to play 1v3. You don't want to play 1v3. Wait, your team, like people, a lot of league players like complain. My team is never helping me. I'm playing bot alone, never helping me. But it's like, how can they help you when you go step up 1v3 and get chunked, right? How the heck can they help you, right? Because instead here it's like you just wait for them. It would have been way more, like you would have had way more HP. And let's see if it made the difference or not. I'm curious. Well, this case not really, but like again, like as you said with poker, like in this case it happened to be okay. You didn't die. Because worst case worst, here you just die after you go 1v3. You just die. It could happen.
Yeah, but they also don't have that good engage on me. I mean, I have. After the Viego. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's like cool. They like Viego might not kill you alone. They are under turret, cool. But still, it's like if you wait for teammates, it's like this. The fact that you chunked the Viego a little bit doesn't matter anyway. So it's like it's always best to just wait for teammates. It's like. It's about, again, like the good habits. It's if you have the good habit of waiting for your teammates when they're coming, in most situations, it's just going to be better. And that's what you want, like most situations to be good. If some situations are bad, it happens. It's solo queue, everything is crazy. But the good habits usually work, no matter what.
Okay.
Get this kill.
I think I do this because I want to like get most out of each situation, especially because I don't have like a big trust in teammates in general, so
yeah, but it's like you don't need like to like trust teammates. All you need to do is like play together with them and like wait for them if they want to help you. It's like I don't trust teammates either. Hell no. Like do I trust Janna to cancel Alistar engage? No, I don't. But I play accordingly because I'm not expecting her to do anything, so I'm just staying back and safe and waiting for my other teammates to join in. Okay.
Here I saw somebody.
So here it's like I would kind of recall. I don't know if I would stay for plates, especially because let's talk about.
Is really low.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say plate is free. Cool. You get a plate, then you recall late, right? What if after recall late, your enemies are like, wait, Jinx got a plate. She's recalling now, which means She's not on Drake. Drake is spawning right now. Wait, the enemies can get Drake because you overstayed for a plate. Is that worth it overall for your team? Not really, right?
I mean, not on this patch. Maybe before when plates were stronger.
Yeah. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like play with your timings. Here it's like, yeah, you have vision. Vega was here. I don't think that here just run. But in general, like, I always prioritize having good tempo rather than, I don't know, like a plate or something. It's usually not worth it. And even here, like, maybe right now, I would be like, okay, maybe I chase the Senna, maybe I don't know. We go chase, well, okay, I can't. Well, what to do next? We get this wave, sure, we show the wave, I'm like, after that, well, we should recall, right? Because no HP, and it's like if you overstay, and there's no Viego bot anyway, and there's no Drake anyway, you get this plate, you recall late, enemies come bot, and then they push the next wave, and they get the plate, and you lose farm.
Yeah, yeah.
And besides that, like, Rakan is kind of useless now, because you're not even here, basically. And I think the same thing happened. Exactly what I mentioned happens. Or, like, well, screw the plays, they don't get played. It's like, now you can't help if there's like a 3v4, you know? Like, your team is strong now, Viego is inting by himself, but we're just talking rough numbers. Your teammates are fighting 3v4 right now.
Yeah, true, true.
And if you just recalled right away, like after getting this, if you recall right away, it's like right now you're in base. Right now you're like maybe past inhibitor turret. And when they are starting the fight now, while you're close to your turret, you can grab the wave and maybe help. Or something. It's like, whatever. You know what I mean. And
yeah.
It's so important to match your teammates' tempo. Because if you don't, it's like you show up late to the party and I think you just lost, right? Exactly what I said.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, right now, a lot of players would be like, man, like, I recalled, why are my teammates fighting now? But it's actually, man, I took a bad recall. It's my bad, sorry.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
That's
really valuable.
That's how I started. That's how I started. Like, when I was Hardstack Diamond for 4 seasons, and when I started improving, I started thinking about it this way: like, what could I have done better to improve the situation? Like, one is, yeah, back off pings. Oh, cool. But it's like you can do something in your actual gameplay, and we probably would have made the difference in this case. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, especially because I have a ghost, so...
I mean, it's like I had, I don't know, 600 gold or whatever, 900. I mean, they can buy stuff early game 900 gold. Good. And you had no HP, so it's like recalling anyway is good. Instead, you lost all the tempo, and it's a bit sad after that. Okay, now, wait, what happened here? Outplayed them.
I actually hit a Miracle W, I think.
Oh, no? And minions kill her.
Ah, minions, yeah.
I mean, you know, if you were here from the beginning, probably would have won this fight. But yeah, it's fine. Like, it's good that, like, this mistake happened in this game, because you caught it, and now you know it, and now you can improve from it. That's super important.
Yeah, that's actually something I noticed before, that I do that, but I was doing it even more. I mean, I was gridding for plates even harder than here sometimes. So it's what you see right now. It's already kind of improved version, but I guess I will need to like go even further with this.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
I want to help her, but I'm not sure how.
That's how you would. That's it. And you double it. Perfect. Like, you know, if your is behind the turret, there's not much you can do. You just clear the way.
I cannot run through the minions because
you die. You just die. You just double ult. Perfect. Cool. Very good. Okay. Now we need to pause. After something happens, we need to take a moment. Okay. What's on the map? What do we know? Right now.
I don't.
I want to analyze the map right now.
I don't see anybody. I know Kalista is dead,
Mm-hmm.
and Viego is dead, but I don't see Syndra or. I'm not sure actually what is on top lane in this game, but I don't see a top laner. Ah, Timo. It was Timo. Okay, I don't see Timo and Syndra.
Okay.
Timo is unlikely because I think he doesn't have a TP, or Timo is not also a champ which usually roams a lot. But Syndra might be roaming.
Okay. So
Technically.
that's the situation with enemies. What about allies?
Rakan is coming. Yasuo is after reset, which might indicate that Syndra is also after reset.
Okay.
Same case with Rumble, but Timo can always like hide. And Vi is also dead.
Okay. And now what about the objectives?
There is Drake. And basically this because I cannot take this turret anyway right now, and plates are already
That's the
over.
Drake and the like full HP there with no plates. Okay.
Yeah.
And right now all you know is like you have Rakan nearby. So it's like what can kill you right now? Syndra QE over this wall. That's what like your thought process. Like that's what can kill you. So getting damage on the turret here is kind of fine. But you should
she would need to
hug here.
flash. But if she QE, Senna wouldn't probably, or maybe she would slow me, and because she would have to flash R then.
Yeah, she might
QE.
Syndra might flash you. You have no idea.
Okay,
she might do it. It's like when you're unsure of somebody, anybody, it's like when you hit her, especially you don't want to stay next to this wall. I died too many times, like just got hooked or whatever. Just hug this bottom wall instead here. And it's like right now there's not much you can do. You like try to damage the red or the Senna because it's like you can't do anything else. You can do Drake jungle is dead, and you know Kalista Viego dead. Only Syndra could be here. You hug the bottom wall, and that's it. And you try not to get damage like here. Like here, cool, you hit turret, but you shouldn't lose HP for no reason. You miss this up, you go rocket the turret. I would rocket the turret to stay max range, because otherwise, you see? Okay. This is just an example where like the example is not as important. Like this example is, well, there's a Syndra, but it's unlikely anyway. But whatever. But it's good to have the habit of analyzing every situation. You just need to get this habit built for any situation, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm recalling an item.
And another thing I forgot to mention is like, okay, there's also the option. Okay, Drake up. Vi is not here. She's dead. We can Drake together with Akan. That's kind of weird. Whatever. Okay, can I destroy this turret?
No.
No. Can I kill some under turret? No. So what's the other option?
Recall.
Yeah, there you go. And if you recall, because you just push the wave, you come back from base way earlier. Like you would probably be really close to the lane now, and you would have prior right away for the Drake, and you could set up vision after pushing. But instead, again, you don't match the tempo of your teammates, and Kalista is there when you're not, and who knows what else might happen. In this case, probably you win, but we'll see.
True.
And you don't win. Okay, and again, like every league player would be like, man, my teammates fought without me again. What?
Yeah, it's the same mistake actually, yeah.
You see? And this is why, and like a ton of people tell me, like, Tony, there's a free play there, why don't you get it? Look, this is why. You know? Every second, like if you can recall 10 seconds earlier, that's just insane. It's just crazy. It would be to this, like, would be pushing the wave here. And if you push the wave first, Kalista then has to make a decision. Okay, do we go Drake or do we go bot for the wave? Most ADCs go for the wave. If they don't, they lose the wave. It's already good. You already got something, right? And this is why tempo is so important. Like if you just have that tempo and prio every time, like the enemies can't play the game. They can't go anywhere. They can't do anything on the map. And that's how most of the games are won. You just are everywhere. And while they're just stuck farming. And if you do it, if you shop first and like you have prio first and you have a better tempo and you play with your teammates, like the enemies are just gonna die one by one, and they are never going to have the same tempo. And if they don't have the same tempo, well, they can't win the game. They can't take any fight.
Here I actually managed to kill Kalista somehow. That was with the R.
Nice, cool. Well,
I was also thinking if I can kill Viego, but he disappeared, so...
no, instead you should probably get wave, because they're doing drag and you have vision.
Yeah,
I think that's what to do. Okay. Now again, like we pause. Okay, what do we do? That's the habit we should have. Oh, I should have not have skipped. I was about to say like Viego is right here. That's how we need to play. Viego is right here.
Yeah. I'm just saying, because no point to recall right now. Too little gold.
And look, right, Viego showed himself for a sec, then he went, okay, we are like, okay, Senna top, Viego is going back, Syndra mid, Timo dead, Kalista dead. Oh, we go. Get wave. Go, go, go. And I think you noticed this at this time. And you still see Viego. It's good. And this turret is a bit risky. You missed the ward. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're overstayed. Okay. Okay. Okay, right now. Okay, let's take this wave. Okay, you saw them right now, every enemy. Take this wave.
Yeah, I saw. Of course, now when I see this, I remember that I saw that Timo was dead and Senna was top. So
Good.
I.
Good. You saw Syndra mid, Viego, you know he's doing wolves or something, maybe. Or maybe he wrapped around this and is coming towards you. You just... Syndra is no longer mid. You have nobody with you. It's
yeah,
like...
but Syndra cannot come because I have vision. I mean, she would have to go through our jungle, which playing as Syndra, she probably wouldn't choose that, like, pathing. But yeah, Viego can definitely come here, especially with this ward. Oh, Syndra is coming actually, yeah.
You see? I think you escaped though because of the ward.
Yeah.
It's good. Like, I really like... Okay, here, yeah, I agree with you completely. Like, if you don't miss this ward, it's like, if Syndra comes, you see the vision in brush here in the river. If Viego comes, you have this ward in the brush, you probably won't miss it next time. And it's like, who can come here? Kalista, cool. If she comes and then I see somebody else coming, I can back off. If not, maybe you take turret and you kill her with passive. That's how I would think about this. But now, oh, okay, Snell's coming, you back off. And that's what to do. Perfect, you know? It's like the zap, probably shouldn't use it, but it's like whatever, you escape. You watch the map, you know where the enemies are. That's good. This was a good play. But still, like, every time you just apply the same principle. What do I know? What info do I have? And now it's just play with your teammates. Look, like this time, you see Vi is coming, right? You wait.
Yeah, this time was cold.
This time you wait. Why should you go take a risky 1v1 when you can just wait and guarantee a kill? Perfect.
Yes, especially because Kalista 1v1 should
there
probably...
you go. Perfect. But you know, like it's gonna be way different when you think about this stuff actively. It's just gonna feel like a different game. Like after I improved as well, like I felt like I'm playing something else, not League of Legends. I felt like I'm playing an actual strategy game where my decisions actually matter.
Yeah, that would be actually interesting to play a new game with this approach.
And now, perfect example to talk about tempo lines. Okay, so let's apply that same principle with, like with what do we know? Okay, we see Timo top and Viego is the only one alive, right?
Yeah.
And you are alone. Okay, so usually you would be like, maybe I don't take turret because you know he could kill me, but at the same time,
I have Ghost and Flash.
Ghost Flash, turret passive, those are like mechanical things, whatever. Let's talk about from like the tempo line perspective. Like right now, you are playing with your teammates, right?
They are pushing mid.
They are pushing mid. Rumble is going to kill top. They're all doing something really productive, and it's like even if Viego goes to kill Rumble with Timo 2v1, you get mid turret, you get bot turret. Every rumble, I mean, Viego comes bot to kill you. You get Timo, you get mid turret. So it's like win-win anyway and lose-lose anyway for them. So in this case, it's like, so what if they kill me if I'm playing with my teammates and they're getting stuff? This is usually what a top laner does with split pushing. But you can do this on ADC and it's usually way more effective because everybody wants to heal you, you know? So they guaranteed come here. But in this case, it's like, so what if Viego comes? You just get passive and kill him. What can he do? Nothing.
Yeah, and going back here was a good idea. I couldn't push this next wave there.
It's like, next wave is...
because it's really far away, this wave.
It's far, but at the same time, you're still on the same tempo line as your teammates, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would kind of go for it. Especially because
Really?
you still
Okay.
have... I would still have passive. I would run straight to it.
Mm-hmm.
Still have passive, clear it instantly. Maybe use a W over the wall or something. Would get that. And it's like, even if I die, it's like, man, teammates get mid. Especially because in this case, like...
I want to farm to GeForce anyway.
In this case, look, Viego was mid, so it would not even have died. And it's like, if Viego is bot, well, teammates get mid turret.
Yeah, here when I saw him, I was like, I could have taken this wave, but it was already with knowledge of Viego. But before I didn't have the knowledge, and that's why I was asking. Without the knowledge of knowing Viego,
the thing is that the decision you took was still good. Like in League, I want to mention that in League there's no one good decision. There's like 3 or 4 or 5 good decisions at the same time, and the like maybe ideal decision would be to just grab that wave and then back off. But because you are unsure a bit, you are like, maybe I can 1v on the Viego, and I don't want to die because you have bounty, let's say. Okay, you back off, you take rugs. Like, I respect that. It's also a good decision. So you don't always want to think, oh, what's the best decision here? No, what's a good decision here? And in this case, you play the safer decision, which maybe in more games is better because you don't give a bounty away.
I actually thought that I cannot 1v1 Viego. Now I see that I have one level ahead, and yeah, but that's why
that's like a decision you make in the game, and it's like good. It's like, I don't want to risk it, I won't risk it. That's perfect, because when you're ahead in a game and you don't risk anything, you always have an advantage over your enemies because you don't lose anything. Like if you get 1000 gold advantage and you never give them back any gold, you are gonna have 1000 gold advantage the whole game. It doesn't matter, and it's gonna add up quickly in the league. It's gonna matter. So you don't always have to look for greedy plays for more gold advantage when you're ahead. It will just happen naturally if you play safe and you don't give anything.
By the way, here I go. It's like the continuation of this idea with Fleet Footwork, because they are like less tanky, so I don't go Kraken, I go Storm Razor instead, and instead of Infinity I go GeForce, and then I go Rapid Fire.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. Let's rewind here. So first let's talk about the like item builds, and so runes and item builds, in my opinion, are just personal preference. Like if you have a good reason to go something, an item or a rune, do it. See how it feels. If you like it, do it again. And this is why like I buy my Infinity Edge like 4th item most of the time in my games now.
Yeah, I saw that actually, because yeah,
it works for me. Like I climb by doing this. People tell me it's wrong. I keep telling them, but it works for me. And if you buy Stormrazor and GeForce in this game because you think they're not tanky, you might need mobility, you might need to have a ton of upfront damage. You have a good reason, you buy this, it feels good, you can play with these items, go for it. You know? Go for it.
Yeah, that would be latency. Yeah, sorry.
And even in next season, it's even better because they remove mythics.
Yes.
So you no longer feel obligated to just buy a mythic just for the sake of it, you know?
Yeah. That's true with Infinity. I actually was thinking about this in some games because I was like Kraken, then Hurricane, and then I wanted Lord Dominic Regard because it was against like melee tanky team. And I was thinking, actually, Should I really go Infinity there, or because I know that like alone item value Lord Dominic must be better because they are like nearly full tanky. And when I saw this on your stream that you went actually exact same build like Kraken, Ronan, and Lord Dominic's Regard, I was like, oh yeah, so.
You got the approval.
So, yeah. That's what
Yeah,
I felt actually.
okay, nice. Yeah, again, like if you feel you need something an item wise, just buy it. Go for it. It's good. And you know, if you buy it and you feel like maybe it didn't feel good, maybe it's not that great. Well, you know, you learned. That's good. Great. Okay, let's talk about this situation. This is actually like another like one of those like strategic situations where like you can see the difference between like an average player and a really good player. Like right here, you get this wave, pop, and your instinct is to, oh my god, they're fighting top, right? That's your instinct. But you know, I feel like there's something better you can do right now, especially when you analyze the map properly right now.
I can just push mid.
Yeah, because you know, like Rumble
But
is
I
dead.
think I will push mid. I mean I
So I know
or
you're
I
just
will.
heading, you're heading there, and it's like,
Oh,
do
I
you make a
actually went.
difference if
Okay.
you go there? Not really.
Yeah, I'm too late anyway.
And if you're too late anyway, you do what Yasuo does. Hey, we play on the same tempo line. And if you play on the same tempo line, it doesn't matter if you're next to each other, or it doesn't matter if one of us loses a fight, because the other players on the same tempo line will get something in return. And in your case would be another mid wave. You got a huge mid wave. They lose the next mid wave because you pushed it in. If they stay for a long time top, you could even get turret. If you see them coming back mid right away, you go in their jungle and you steal the camps, like the blue buff wolves and Gromp. And it's like the enemies got 3 kills here, but in return you got who knows what, 400 gold, who knows how much XP, and they lose a wave and they lose their jungle camps, and it's like losing that fight top now is not even that bad for your team. Maybe you're 200 gold behind and that's it, but you're XP ahead maybe. And so like, it's like losing fights in solo queue. It's not always bad if you are doing something else in the meantime. Because right now, imagine you are, you know, pushing
right
from the
away
beginning,
there.
right away. Like you think they might stop for a herald as well, so you just steal their jungle, for example.
Yeah. Here I just lost some time for hesitation.
Yeah.
I think now I go for the camps. Yeah. Okay. So I'm doing exactly this, but
a bit delayed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is why, like, if you actively think about next decision all the time, we don't lose that time doing nothing. We just always want to do something, always want to have an objectives. But still, like, you still recognized the potential to, like, not join the fight and do something else, which is great. But Rumble died again, because different tempo lines again.
Yeah,
like, you know, if your teammates knew the same concepts as you do, that would be amazing, but they don't, so yeah, it's all okay.
Here I was considering it,
okay,
but I
now,
think someone will come here.
Now we like the thing about this like tempo line concept. It's like you need to apply it from the enemy perspective too. It's like now the enemies are probably cold because they just were fighting for a long time. They're kind of low. They're probably recalling, right? They are like half HP. You kind of know they are recalled. So which means you know you can do things now with your teammates because you're on the same tempo line, and the enemies are not because like they're doing something else or just walking right now. And here, like, you should just do Herald right away. I see no reason not to. And
I think
like,
I thought Herald plus chickens on top of Herald. But isn't like chickens plus Herald too greedy or?
I mean, usually I push midwave, then I do something else. And sometimes it's like maybe you take chickens, then you go Herald, and sometimes it's like maybe you go Herald, then you push midwave. It's again, like there's no one correct decision. Maybe here taking chickens, dealing damage to Herald, and then going mid is fine, right? But then in another universe, instead you get the mid wave, and then maybe you start off the Herald, and then right when the mid wave collapses, you go mid. You don't finish the Herald, your teammates finish it. And that way maybe you don't lose, because I don't know, how much gold did you get from chickens? Not that much, I don't know.
Yeah, because I couldn't
16
finish
gold or
them.
whatever, 30 gold.
Yeah.
But if you instead go herald and then move mid right away, you wouldn't miss some of the minions, maybe, you know. In this case, though, you got lucky. Every minion is the life pretty much.
Yeah, I missed only one range, one
But it's
caster.
like these tiny details again. These tiny details are not that important as long as you have the confidence of like, okay, we know they are still far. We know we can do whatever we want. So we just do something. It doesn't matter. Like as long as you're doing something productive, that's good. Might not be the best decision, but those things improve over time. You don't need to sweat it. And here you did the right decision. Just want to take Raptors. You saw Kalista could stats. Fine, we go Herald, then we go mid. Cool. Very good.
By the way, here I was also thinking, could I go like my teammates, like with the in the river, or did I choose the like because I chose the safer path, also because I would be going first because of the passive. Yeah.
I would do this exact same thing. Just go safe. I'm faster. I go safe. Okay. And while I go next to the like back to lane, okay, it's important to just watch the map because you know the map tells us something really important right now, right?
Yeah, Drake is coming and the fight is coming.
No, there's something else even more important.
Kalista is there?
Nope.
Timo is pushing bot?
Timo is pushing bot, there you go. Right? What does that mean?
Someone has to get there to defend turret.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us right now here?
We can make some aggressive play mid because we are 5? No, we are 4 actually because Rumble is... But Rumble has TP? No, I don't remember if Rumble has TP.
Okay,
but
like,
we are 4 against 1 right now.
4 against 1 and like, it's like the other 3 you have no idea where they are, but they could be here. But anyway, it's a 4v4. If we get a good engage, we know we can follow, right? Because it's not int, because it's a 4v4.
Yeah, I mean, we should be winning 4v4 because I have 2 items, so...
Yeah, and Vi just gets caught, but still, it's like, does it matter? You are fed, you can carry this. And you follow, and yeah. But probably you didn't think about, you didn't even know Tipo is born right now, probably didn't even notice. And it's like, you saw a random fight happen, you decide to join, right? That's what happens most of the time. But if you think about this, like the number advantage, or like if you know it's even numbers and you know you are ahead, you will never hesitate to fight this kind of fights again. Because right now it might be one of those cases where you got lucky, you know?
Okay.
Okay. And now we talk about overextending. Okay, we got killed. Cool, right? Okay, we chase. Okay, we can't get anything more. Okay, we get the minions. Wolf, okay. Okay, what do we know? It's a 3v3, but we are under the turret, right?
Yeah, I cannot do anything else.
It's like... You just gotta be careful not to play alone and like not to be frontlining against the Syndra, especially. Because if you get stunned here and ulted by Syndra... And more importantly is like, can you really do anything here, right?
I think I thought that I can maybe snipe somehow Senna if she overextends, but maybe it was like too optimistic.
I mean, just keep in mind again, like, play with your teammates, don't frontline in these kind of situations that are crazy. Because you never know what's gonna happen. They might just collapse on you or just one-shot with the Syndrome or whatever. Okay. Pause right here. What would you do here?
Here I want to go for the Drake, but I cannot go this way because there is Viego. I mean, there is also Rakan and Yasuo, but still there is Viego and there might be Syndra and Senna, probably they will meet. Although they were pretty chunked, so maybe they want to recall. Now when I see this, I think I have time to shove mid and then go for Drake.
Yeah. Good decision. It's like... You have time for Drake, but then it's like you see a fight happening and you're already really close to them, you join. Yeah. It's good. Especially because it's a good fight where then you know enemies are chunked. So if enemies fight here, you have the confidence, because Kalista is dead, this is 4v4. Rumble is coming soon, really close, and Vi is dead. It's like it's a 4v4-ish almost. And you know like the enemies are chunked if they are here. If the Senna and Syndra are not here, you know, they recalled. If they are here, you know, they are chunked, so they basically don't exist anyway. So you just know you're stronger here, and it looks like you have the confidence to just fight them, which is good.
By the way, can you stop for a second? I just realized that your devices are even more valuable in this game because I have this rune for more AD when I'm full HP from the blue tree. So
Nice.
so your advices from early game to not get chunked and stay at full HP are even more valuable in this case because I have this rune actually.
Actually, true. It's an absolute focus, yeah. True. Even another good reason to not get chunked early game. And in that fight, whatever, when they dived you. If you,
yeah,
you have more damage. That's actually so true, actually. Okay, you join the fight, you get Drake. You need to get this wave, and then it's your turn to act. Let's see what you do.
Recall because my team is recalling.
There you go. You match their tempo. Like when in doubt, match teammate tempo, no matter what. Just match their tempo. Because if you play with your teammates, even if you don't do the optimal play, it's like chances are enemies don't play together. But if you play with your teammates, you're just usually gonna win. Which is just crazy.
Yeah, because we always outnumber. Oh, and I stayed for one more. So
but
killing
stay
the wave
for
is a
this is
mistake?
fine. This is fine.
Okay.
You're kind of safe here. Like what can kill you? Not really. I don't have Twitch. You get this and you recall right away. Because there's Baron coming. Like you don't have exactly the same tempo, but it's like right now you can like kind of ping teammates to back off right now. I would just ping them to back off. They need to understand that you don't have the same tempo. But it's like you need to recall. You know, like you have so much gold. It's like
yeah.
Another thing would be like you get this wave, okay, then you back off completely so they don't see you and you recall. Because if they don't see you, then the Kalista might be like, yeah, I could grab this wave and be safe. And then she pushes the wave into you, which is good for you because you catch it later after recalling. Like here, it's a matter of, look, do I stay for this wave and mess up our team's tempo? And if you do that, be prepared to ping them back and, you know, say in chat, wait for me, don't do anything, or whatever. But it's like making this decision is easier when you know about like the tempo. And, you know, even if you say here, okay, I fuck up our tempo, cool. But then I'm just gonna tell my teammates, okay, look, stay back, that's fine. But also, I feel like if you don't show yourself here, Kalista pushes this anyway, right?
Yeah.
So maybe like when you start playing again with these new tips, like just focus 100% on prio right away. And in this case, for example, you back off, not prio, tempo. You back off to have the same tempo as teammates and see what happens, you know? And then after you have the rough concept nailed and you know what you're doing with the tempo, maybe you can optimize it in some cases like here. But here I still think like recalling for tempo is probably better. Because I have so much gold anyway, Baron is up. It's like if they see you recall, they might do something crazy. Who knows? Usually tempo is better, just keep it in mind. But yeah, there's exceptions in every game. Let's see what happens here. Vice goes for a kill. Wait, she died to Kalista? Oh, because Senna was there. Yeah. Perfect example of teammate doesn't know the tempo. It's not really your fault, but...
yeah, because I wouldn't be there anyway, even with...
It's like you did your job anyway, you got a nice knife. But still...
Oh, here I should have flashed the stun. By the way, could I... Because after the fight I thought about two options. Of course, one is like straightforward, I just... Either stay away or I flash this away and I'm alive. But could I also, in the exact same situation, flash forward and kill Viego and reset, kill Senna, reset here? Could I flash forward and kill Viego?
It's like,
with Ghost and then Senna and then Syndra?
Do you know if Syndra has ultimate here?
I don't. I mean, now I know because I saw her like 2 seconds later. She will pop it on me, but
it's like we need to think about what can the enemies do to kill me, and here is like a Syndra stun, a Syndra ult, and then.
I mean, Syndra stun already not because I flashed it, but Syndra R.
Yeah.
And I think Senna used Wu.
to just use W there, but it's like even if you get rooted after the flash, it's like it doesn't matter because the Syndra has ult. So that's what you gotta think. Like when flashing forward, you just gotta keep in mind what abilities they have that can just kill you or stop you or whatever. Or let's say even in early game, if an enemy escapes 40 HP and your basic deals 50 and you flash basic, you've gotta keep in mind that they might have heal, for example.
Oh yeah, true.
So this is one of those cases where like, okay, I flash forward, but then what could go wrong? Well, I get ulted in the face by Syndra, right?
Yeah, and it's not even something I can dodge. So
yeah, you can dodge that. It's just lose if you flash forward there.
Yeah,
maybe you have time to kill the Viego, but is it worth giving your showdown? Not really.
No, 1-for-1 is not worth. I was thinking about scenario when I like kill them all basically, but with Syndra R, you're right, like it's not possible.
But let's talk about that tempo. Like, I think it's one of the cases where again tempo mattered more.
Yeah, actually, it's really funny because with this advice here, this game perfectly shows situation after situation that you're right.
Like right now, if you backed off, you would be like next to your outer turret already, like inner turret, whatever. I think.
Yeah. I couldn't help Vi, but I could have helped.
If you don't help Vi here, I'm really curious. I think we would have made the difference, honestly. It's like you would have ulted Kalista anyway, and you would be almost close to Yasuo right now, and with a passive from Kalista, you might have been able to kill the Viego in time. Probably, most likely you kill Viego in time here. And then it's like you have your Yasuo and Rakan almost full HP against a Syndra and a Senna now, and you have passive. You probably win. If you were there right away and if you had tempo. It's so crazy how important tempo is, right?
Yeah, true. I'm actually insane. This is so crazy. I'm actually like kind of mind blown that I didn't like see this myself for that much time spent in this game.
I mean,
because now when you told me this and I see this, it's like so obvious to me, but like somehow I like didn't notice it that much before.
But it's good that this you know now. Oh, you moved. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, because I also played without chat. I mean, I have it off in options. So when somebody starts pinging, I usually like straight up report them and mute the pings because I don't see chat, so I'm not sure if they're flaming or not. But I assume if they're pinging that they are flaming, so therefore I report them straight away only after pinging.
Now it's just play with the team, you outnumber them, like as well, like knowing teammate tempo, enemy tempo, and like the number advantage just teaches you like, do I hesitate here or do I actually go crazy? And if you have the number advantage, you just go crazy, which, because I realized that in League a ton of times there's a ton of hesitation, but if you know all the information already, you never hesitate because you know exactly what you're doing. And here I would be like, okay, cool, ping Baron right away, go towards Baron. But these are like small things, doesn't matter, again, doesn't matter what you do, as long as you do it with your team and you're getting something. This is, you are fighting here, getting turret, cool. And then you go Baron together. But this might be too late now, right?
I don't remember. Oh, he will steal it, I think, or not?
And it's a 50-50, right?
Yeah. But I got shut down.
Oh, you're not following Yasuo? Oh.
But
go
he...
Tivo, it's fine.
Oh, she flashed R.
Okay, but you still like, you still get mid turret and he better probably, right?
I think, yeah. Oh, and we'll push. Oh, this will be. Yeah, this will be another overextension, I think, if I remember correctly, because we'll push for more.
I mean, look at the death timers: 10 seconds. Hit turret, don't change. Good. Every second matters. But you don't end the game here, no way. And Just Drake is spawning,
so it was
like
another
match
problem.
tempo. Like if Drake is spawning, you wanna screw the camps. Recall Drake spawning. You need, because you need to look at the Vi death timer. Like you want to be playing with her, and you can't recall.
I mean blue buff, even blue buff, because
Blue
regular
buff
counts
is okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's good, but you just gotta keep in mind you gotta match the tempo, and that should be your first priority. It's like take blue buff, you take this, you break that, you back off. And this Vi is kind of already respawning. You are just, you know. And when you think about it, blue buff made you stay here long enough where now Viego chasing you is a problem. So you can't recall right now because Viego's chasing.
And he kills Rakan. No, he didn't.
And so taking blue buff, they're not recalling anyway, not matching Vi tempo right away. Well, again, same thing, right? Recall because you overstayed, and now your teammates have to play without you, right?
And without Rakan also, because he stayed with me.
Yeah, but instead here, if you just, you get this.
And I also have enough gold to buy an item, so I don't even have a bad recall right now.
If right now you go in this brush and press B, Rakan is gonna do the same thing, and then here you would be back with Vi and Yasuo together, and Rumble is pushing top. And it's like, even if you stay S4 at Drake and enemies are taking Drake, you can kind of cancel, maybe try to steal it, whatever. Rumble is getting value top. Cool. But if you are not there, Rakan is not there, it's like you don't get anywhere. Just a mess, and they probably just get it for free. Because they recognize that you recalled late.
Yeah.
And then Vi was like, I wanna be a hero and steal, which is whatever. But yeah, again, none of this would have happened again if you recalled earlier, right? And it's so crazy, like there's so many occasions this game where you could have prevented teammates' deaths all by yourself by pressing the B button quicker. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but basically in this game, like 90% of my mistakes was pressing B button in the wrong time.
Yeah, but most Bleak players do this way more often because they never think about these concepts and playing with their team. And this is usually the biggest mistake that I see in people. Just doing whatever, think about themselves only, not think about the game like as a team. Because yeah, you can trust teammates, but that doesn't mean you should not play with them. Okay, let's see what else is interesting in this game. We see frontline jinx here.
Yeah, I think this is the fight.
I mean, it's a damn mess, but you have team coming, so this is actually fine, honestly. But also, tempo. What does tempo tell us here, right?
Why is that? They actually want to recall because they're after Drake and everything, but also not much time passed. I mean, they just went out of base when Drake, and they probably don't have that much money to have a good recall.
Like, this looks great, you catch Viego, and this is one of those situations that, like, we shouldn't stress it too much, but we should just think again about playing with teammates, and we have no, like, you have no idea where the enemies are. What if all 4 of them are just sitting here for no reason? They just sit here.
I mean, I assumed some of them might be there, but they would have to all flash because they are immobile, kinda.
And they flash and they kill you, and it's bad, right?
Yeah, but they would still like triple flash on me.
Yeah, and they still win the fight because Rumble is not here, right?
Yeah, I mean they would win the fight, but is it even worth for 1 kill, like 3 flashes?
Yeah, they get an ace. I would trade my flash for an ace, It's good.
Okay.
Gotta be careful with that Syndra. I still don't know. This is only because, and this is not like, if you take good decisions and you win together as a team and you don't give the enemies anything, even if you have bad fights like this one, but you don't really think, you just, I see Viego. Even if this happens, you win because you are ahead because you did positive things before. That's the beauty of it. Like, you become so fat it doesn't matter at one point, you just go crazy. But here I would say, like, do I really want to hit a Viego when I have no idea where anybody else is? Not really. Because just avoid frontlining as a rule as ADC. It's not good. It's not healthy for you.
Okay.
But, you know, it happened. Oh well, you learn from this. And try to force an end here. Kinda crazy, no?
I mean, not end, but I wanted to take one extra turret. Just one,
Okay, but
I think.
does an extra turret help us? Not really.
I mean, in some situations it definitely does.
I have most games you don't need to take one turret, because when you ace the enemies, you have time to take 4 turrets, not just 2. And this is just one of those cases where it doesn't matter, you're fed. This is solo queue gaming right now. I mean, let's see what, for example, I would have done here. Like, see
So,
4 people.
Could I push top instead? I mean, the wave is like not in a... I mean, if you go a little...
Here is like
Yeah,
we kill them, okay. And now we
Yeah.
think, can we end the game? It's gonna like
No.
take 30 seconds to go in their base for our minions to reach their base. No, okay.
I
Then
mean,
we default to getting more income, getting more resources. And right now,
top lane?
you and Rumble both go to mid lane to share a wave. That's not good, right?
Yeah.
It's like if he goes top, you go mid. But if he goes mid, you instead do something else. Go bot or top. And top is is the bigger wave. I would just go top here. Because like you get Rumble gets its wave now. You go top. You catch the top wave. Now Rumble is saying, okay, we don't end. Rumble takes the Raptors. Rumble takes the red buff from their jungle. And all of a sudden, it's like enemies have nothing to farm anymore in their jungle. And you are so much more ahead. And then you recall to match Vi and Yasuo tempo. And then you all leave the base together with items. And you can just fight again because you're so strong. But instead, we like stay here.
We can use our
we 2v5.
right away. Yeah.
We maybe get a couple kills, and then it's like really risky to stay for more things, and it's like then you recall and you're not playing again with your team. It's like, you know, it only worked this time because you were so strong and you guys killed them. But as a general rule, like, you know, if you can't end in those situations, just get farm, get stuff, and don't share the same CS with your top laner, just go somewhere else. And what happens here? Yeah, I think it's... yeah, another thing is like... This is gonna sound a bit maybe counterintuitive, but it's like... Right now you have like the worst tempo in the game. Like Vi, Rakan and Yasuo are like on the front tempo, Rumble almost there, and they are really behind. And so I believe that in solo queue you should prioritize tempo over anything, because you saw how many times tempo this game mattered. You would have ended by now. So in this case I would be like, okay, I'm running mid. I'm running straight mid lane because we are strong. If you stay together, no, we will lose. So I don't need to get this farm if right now we go mid and we get a fight and we end the game, right?
Especially because I'm almost full build anyway.
Yeah, and it's like we farm here. We are not doing anything to win the game right now. Right now you are not doing anything to win the game, basically, right? And meantime, instead you could just be with your teammates and play together and win the game. But instead, like, Vi gets one shot, and it's like if you are there and Vi gets one shot, you know, you kill Syndra after that, and it's still good. I mean, in this case, maybe it wouldn't been too far, but still, as a general rule.
Yeah. I get the idea. I could maybe R and...
Even if you do Fiesta things here, it's like, okay, do I stay for Raptors? You gotta think about this too. Do I need them to buy an item? You know? Because if you just run past the Raptors and you recall quicker to have tempo, maybe that's good, you know? But these are, whatever, special cases. Let's keep... You understood what I meant.
Yeah.
I wonder how would you lose this game though. Really curious to see what happened. Let's see. Because right now it's like you just want to play with your teammates for objectives because you're just stronger. Okay.
Yeah, here she gets... Yeah.
Okay, your teammate died. Now you apply the principles from the early game. Okay, we're 4v5, all enemies are on Baron, we got something else. We don't fight this, it's lost, we can't. And
What,
right
even
now, I would
4v5?
just go bot. I would just go straight to bot lane. I would ping bot lane. I go bot lane. I don't care about this.
Even
This is
4v5?
4v5. You don't want to take this 4v5. Like, it's so risky.
Yeah, but Baron is chunking them, and
Yeah, but you know, it's a 4v5.
yeah, but
And-
like from I mean, I saw some videos, like theory videos about League of Legends, that generally Baron counts as a one person in League. So
Okay.
if they are doing Baron as 5 people and you are 4, you are kinda equal because Baron is kinda your teammate in this situation.
Yeah, I know where they're coming from, but in this case, you stay anyway, and you get no assists, right?
Yeah. I
Right,
mean,
it's like
kinda terrible.
you 4v5 here, but you made no difference, nothing, and you're wasting time basically, right?
And what if I ping bot and I want to go straight bot recall and etc. and they still want to force 3v5?
Well, same thing would have happened. They would have killed Syndra, I also would have died, and Rakan would have died,
Okay.
right? Because here you got no assist, so you basically were not here. If you went straight to bot, you would be bot already, grabbing the wave, and same thing would have happened here anyway.
Okay.
Like, and like in general, as a rule, like if there is a 4v5, I don't take it. Sometimes it works, yeah, cool, crazy. But most of the times, man, you just don't want to risk it. Like, take a 4v5 and then they ace you, and it's like they're back in the game. No, you don't want that. Instead, you just grab resources. You know, teammates might ping you, teammates might be mad, I know. But yeah. Okay, what happened? So you go back now top. You're kind of low. Drake is up. And they're staying top without vision, which is... Like, you could take a guess, a gamble that, yeah, they are all Drake. That's cool. I kind of respect this. You're like... Okay, you see Viego Kalista, who could be here? Senna. Cool, you take turret. I like this.
Raise that and Timo's mid, so only
just
Senna.
get turret and run her down. Go, go. There you go. I'll just go turret right away, because she can kill you by the time you get it. And they have Baron, so you back off quickly, because they better recall and kill you if you stay. Good.
And I think I will see Viego, so I will go even... yeah, I saw Viego there.
Hey, just
So
run
I'm
for your
going
life.
again. Yeah.
And grab your ground blue buff forever. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. And now Vi is coming to match your tempo, and now we go with your team. Oh. Okay, go with your team. Because Team Boy is top. It's like you don't need to recall here, because Team Boy is top. Senna is dead, and you are 5v3 here. You just go with your team.
Yeah.
The enemies are literally giving you free kills right now. The enemies are running it down, literally.
Okay.
And how do you know this? Well, you count the numbers. That's how you know.
Yeah, I think I know this, but I sometimes... when I have some idea and I want to do something... when I have some plan in my head, which I execute from like already some points, and I have sometimes issue with adapting fast enough, like in this situation, because I already like probably crashing top. I already was planning that I will clear this and I have this much god and everything, and I want to recall. So even though I might have seen that we are 5v3 actually, I still wanted to recall so much because like you know, I planned it before.
So wait,
So
you don't end the game?
I don't remember.
Don't end the game here? What? Oh my god. Okay. I think okay.
I think they didn't want to.
So I think we lost the game because you recalled here, right? I think let's see why. Like here you recall, teammates take the fight. Like if you are with them, you just win this fight 100% without any of your allies dying. But you weren't here. Rakan is dead. Vice chunked. But if you were there, you would have for sure made a difference. Full item build. You are just full build jinx, whatever. You made the difference. You kill the 3 of them that are dead right now. Right? Rakan is not dead. You probably would have killed Viego. And you just end the game. If you stayed, right? Because you didn't need the last whisper. And this is only because, again, you didn't match teammate tempo. Especially when enemies were 3 enemies and you have 5 allies. Like you should all day take this fight, no matter if you have 10,000 gold, take this. And I think this just costed you the game, right?
Not this. There will be one more fight, which will be even worse. I mean, depends on the approach, but yeah.
And it's like if you were with them at the same time, you would have killed them sooner. Rumble would have seen, oh yeah, we end this game right now. Rumble would have been here earlier. Yeah, I don't think there's, because we would have been dead with you there. There's no way you don't end the game if you went there, which is sad. But I hope you realize like how important tempo is.
Yeah.
And how don't you end here still? Like even still, like just go minigun the turret. Kruta Sena, minigun the turret. Just minigun the turret. Turret would have been dead. And you would have been on Nexus. Yeah. Even in this case,
yeah.
just hit the freaking turret. You have passive stacks. Oh my god. You get 3 passive stacks from Nexus. You know?
Yeah.
This is also a thing I stopped doing. I never like BM or go for more. Like if I get a quadra kill and then we hit the turret, Nexus turrets, and there's the penta in the base, in the fountain, I don't care. I'm hitting the turrets. I don't care. Just I want the LP. It's way better to just get LP than to get the pentakill. Because in this case, well, you wanted those kills and you lost the game because of it. And what even happens next? Because come on, like, okay, we made big mistakes, but still, we're full of, almost full build. We can still win this game, no problem. What do we do? I think you said you have issues because you farm too much, right?
Yeah.
Again, you don't match teammate tempo. Like in late game, like when you get, like if you're behind and you don't have any damage, I understand. You just prio farm over everything. But right now, you are ahead. You are almost full build. Screw these wolves. I'm ending the game with my teammates, right? Crew with the team, and you win.
Especially we have kind of wave prepared because bot lane and mid.
Yeah, you have waves prepared. If you were there, because like the objective is to end the game, right? Right now, what are we waiting for, right?
Yeah. Now when I see this,
Yeah, you see,
I'm kind of trolling.
Yeah, you're not doing anything. You're AFK.
Yeah.
You pick them to back off, even though Rumble is in a good spot to push. You know, we can take this fight for sure.
Yeah, this is the situation when I wanted to go to base so hard and I didn't like. I saw the Timo, but I still walk up there because like I got really.
Yeah, this is
like angry,
another situation where this would have never happened if you matched your teammate tempo right now.
Yeah. True.
Like here, okay, cool. We just come back from base. We push top. Top is just pushed already. Whatever. We don't go. Maybe next wave if you're really greedy. I wouldn't even take this because your wave is already pushing, you know, because it's closer to your side.
Just and it's not like they try to win with sides, so I don't have to
like if an enemy comes top right now and you're not here, nobody's here, you just go with your teammates mid and you win the game, you know, they can't do anything. And if this slow pushes, it's better because then you have a potential to grab a top inhibitor with this.
Okay.
But instead we just waste like 30 seconds when we could have been right where our teammates are pushing bot maybe. And then we push bot to get the Rumble TP stop or something when that wave crashes eventually. And you know, and that's just because we match teammate tempo and we play together with our team. And suddenly you lose. And you know, it's one of those games where you actually could have done many things to win, right?
Yeah, true.
But it's a good example. It's a really good example of a game where actually like you can improve so much. And in such a short time, because you already applied this principle and it's crazy how effective it is. Insane. Really cool game to showcase this, honestly. What's the time? 3:38 already. Oh my god, we're talking like crazy. Okay, we have like 15 more minutes in the session ish. It's like I mean, we could play a live game if you want, or we could just look for another VOD. That's up to you. Like, what is the other VOD? Are these the only two VODs you have? Is this Kane?
Yeah, and then there is one with Vlad.
We can look at either one you choose.
Yeah, but 15 minutes, will it be enough to like?
We don't need to look at everything, especially because early game jungling, I have no idea. I'm an easy player. We need to look at those because in last game, the tempo and everything principles, it's like it doesn't matter if you're an ADC or not. Even if you're a jungler, you have played the same thing, right? So let's take a look in, I don't know, mid game here, for example.
Okay.
So let's see. Level 6. Let's see. Because this is still laning phase. Like laning phase, you just gank and you farm and you gank and you farm. It's standard stuff as a jungler, I guess.
I mean, with yeah, kinda, but with Kane you have to only take like winning fights, kinda. I mean, not like 3v3 or something, because he's really weak before the form.
Yeah,
So
I
you
agree.
have to.
But look, already great example of okay, Udyr Rammus top.
Yeah, I go
You take
Drake.
Drake. Perfect. You know
yeah.
numbers. You know where enemies are. It's like even if their bot lane comes, you should be fine because you have mid prio as well. It's also like a mistake I see my junglers in my games do. Like they start Drake when there's like no bot or mid prio. Like what? But here you have prio. This is good.
Yeah, no.
Perfect.
That's how many fights I lost because of this, and I got really angry. So this is something I really think about, like prior for drakes and not taking like too dangerous drakes and
Because
things like this.
basically, like having prio on two lanes at the same time means those lanes are on the same tempo, like you're playing together. There's also one way to think about it. And it's still laning phase. I think it's just, you know, they got. I don't like. I'm not a great jungler, but I don't even know if you could. One thing like I see really high up junglers do is like predict where the enemy jungler would be next. You know. And they would like skip a camp. Like here, they would skip the camp and go either mid or bot, expecting the enemy jungler to be there. Because I'm curious if you go straight mid, would you have made a difference here? You would have been under turret already, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't have that. I mean, yeah, maybe.
Maybe made a difference, but I don't know. It's hard to say sometimes.
I mean, before form, I should prefer farm, as far as I know. But yeah, I already have the form, so I should.
I mean, when you're ahead, you just want to kill enemy most of the time. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, you still go and clean up, which is decent. Yeah, I like this. But then bot, what happened? What, they get dived? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Really? Yeah. Actually, this is. Look at bot lane HP. They have Rel. And yeah, I would here if I play jungle. I don't play jungle a lot, so like my advice might not be 100% correct. But the way I see it here, it's like my bot lane right now is really weak. Talia is a bit exposed. Like maybe I don't go top to get this farm. Like you're already level 8, which is like cool. Rammus is level 8. There's catch up XP anyway. I think it's just more important to just cover your lanes, honestly. Because if you're going bot right now or mid.
Yeah, but with that the issue is that I mean they were feeding anyway, and
Yeah, but
the issue is that I would have to stay there, and I don't have anything to do in the meantime, like camps or something, and I wasn't sure if I can like force a fight because they are so weak.
But like still, if you were bot right away, you would have killed Ziggs and Rel, right? Probably. Most likely.
Yeah, probably yes.
Yeah, so maybe look for these opportunities if you want to improve a jungle. Like these opportunities, I think, are just what wins games. And like I had in a solo queue game, I was playing ADC. My support just tilted the heck out of. They just ran it down it because the enemy jungler did 3 camps. The Janna, yeah. Did 3 camps, Rek'Sai comes bot. Then we go back to lane, Rek'Sai is still here, only took 1 camp. Then Rek'Sai came back after 2 more camps. And it's like, that wins the games, right?
Most of the time. I did similar things in some games also. Yeah. But in some games as a jungler, I just when I see my laners do like stupid things in a row too much time, I just completely like abandon them and like play like like not care about them at all. Don't help them. Don't expect them to help me in any way, etc.
I'm
So
just seeing, I'm just looking at the minimap, and I'm looking like your prio again should, in my opinion, be like play on the same tempo line as your team. And here it's like you kill Brand, and you default to getting these raptors, right?
yeah.
But what about going top here? Like, wouldn't that just be amazing? Because top lane, like yeah, Talia goes, but it's like Talia loses midway for this. Because Gragas is so low HP, it's like maybe you could have helped him right now after this.
Yeah, I saw this, but I would have to like run the whole map. I don't have E. I would have to run the like half of the map, and I don't have camps there also. So, and he was losing, I think, this lane. So, I mean, 2v1 we after I have a form we win for sure. But yeah, maybe.
It's a good idea. It's like I'm not sure if it's the correct play or not, but I feel like it's worth thinking about,
Yeah, I will think about this, but I'm like, especially because of playing Kane, and he's like one of the best late game junglers. I mean, he graves things like this. That's why I usually prioritize farming over anything, basically.
Makes sense, I agree. Here I'm looking at like a mechanical thing, like why don't you W him right away, he's slowed.
Yeah, actually I could, yeah.
Like, I understand not wanting to start with W, because they dodge it. But when he's slowed, I can't dodge it. You just hold mouse on him and you press W. But instead you get stunned, and I think you only lose, you only die here because you didn't W right away.
Yeah, and also I'm not sure if I should, it was 2 for 1, so kinda good, but...
You had a huge bounty, but I think just start with W here. And actually this reminds me of a thing I taught people like in bot lane. It's like, let's say you play Jinx and your support gets a good engage, and then you like start basic attacking, and then you W after the CC is like over, and then your W misses. So it's like, again, like try to play with your team. If your team uses CC or a slow or anything, try to follow up right away with your most important ability. In this case, your W.
Yeah, I usually try to do that. I think I just didn't realize that this was like slow from Talia. Like, I don't know.
It's fine, don't worry. We'll improve in time, no problem.
But I think generally taking this fight was a mistake because I didn't have R. With R, I could easily take this because I go in and we win this. But without...
still without R, I feel like it's a 3v3. It's good. But, oh well, happens. I don't think.
Yeah, but they were like ahead, both Ziggs and
that's
Brand.
true. That's true. This is why this is. Who knows what could have happened if you start W instead of Q here, or who knows if you should have fought or not. It's hard to tell a lot of the times.
Yeah, and another thing is that they have like 2 range, 1 melee, so I won't have, if they have had like 3 melee for example, I would have like max value from Gordrinker and everything and healing. So like against 3 melee I could probably take this, but...
Yeah, that's true.
Because I would also W 3 of them maybe there also, yeah.
Yeah, you start Q to get close then W them, that's...
Yeah,
true. Yeah, it's good that like you have a reasoning behind your actions. That's really good also, honestly. Like you don't autopilot the game, you just think about it, which is good.
Yeah, here I force a fight because I know we win this, I think. I missed Q.
Right away you kinda know you have a number advantage with Brand up bot, so this is good.
Yeah. Here I switch to Ziggs. And I take this kill also. He pings me that he wants it, I know this, but I still take it, because I think it's more valuable on me. He pings me.
Yeah, you got pinged, it's all okay.
I usually leave kills only to champs like, I don't know, Jinx, for example. I would leave a kill, but there aren't that many champs that I try to leave a kill.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with the target swap, honestly, because the other two were low and Caitlyn was hitting Rel, and yeah, it's good.
Yeah, because Udyr is kinda low, but he's healing and shielding and everything, so it's not that I will kill him in a second. So
it's not like Udyr will kill you compared to Ziggs.
Yeah, also.
Yeah. Like we don't do Herald here? Kill Ramos, you don't have Herald? Why?
Especially after the change, because Herald is only 100 gold and no plates, so I prefer farm actually than
But
Herald.
the thing is that an underrated thing, like Herald is so underrated because let's say getting mid turret, like opens the map so much, it's insane. Like,
I still take the Herald, but after the camps, or not?
No, you path towards Drake.
Yeah, because Drake is spawning. Drake is actually much more important.
Okay, we see this is a 4v4.
Yeah, because on previous patch, like Herald was much better than Drake, at least the first one. But now Drake's better.
Like the sword is huge right now.
Yeah.
Individual Drake's not so much, but the sword is huge.
Yeah. That's, now, especially as a jungler, I always try to play for Drake and Drake's. Yeah.
Your Talia was not in the fight, like almost at all. She was just afraid to ult in early.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, yeah, this is not your fault. Like, look, like they use everything on you. Ziggs, Brand use everything on you, and Talia is backing off. This is not your fault. Yeah, why is she so afraid? Like, what?
But also, I'm really, when I started playing Kayn, I got really surprised that he's actually like so super tanky champion.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't die here. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, I actually like 90% of the games I have like the most damage taken, and I have like 10k more than the second person. Even if I have like Malphite, Ramos, and everything, I still tank more than them as Red Kayn. Actually, that's crazy. Yeah, he's like so tanky, but he doesn't have damage anymore after nerfs, so that's the more sad part. But yeah, at least he's super tanky.
In this case, I think it's important to talk about this. I've seen like some junglers in my games, like in this kind of cases, like they just prio chasing the enemy and killing the enemy here. Like you see the TP from Gragas. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. I'm just going. Why? Because even if they jump on you, Gragas just ults all three of them and kills everyone. And if you do Drake here, if you do Drake here while he's chasing anyway, it's like they have the front tempo, you are behind in tempo, you are just doing Drake, and they are fighting without you. And instead, if you join them, like you get a kill, maybe you kill Ramos, but if you don't get a kill here, they are forced to recall because you chunk them at least or anything. And it's like, if you don't go now, Gragas is gonna fight alone anyway, and it's like you make the difference.
Yeah, but for me the decision here was like this. If he fights them, he will either kill somebody or die, but he will buy me enough time that I get 100% this Drake. And if I fight them, we still have some chance to lose, so it's kinda RNG, because we might lose a fight and they take the Drake. And like this the situation I chose is like 100% Drake and probably like
50-50 negative
yeah, negative play, it's like negative play in gold, but like 100 positive in Drake. And if I go there, it's like I mean probable that we will be positive in gold because we had higher chance of winning this fight, but still we might, you know, the worst outcome is worse in the situation where I chase them. So that's why I like chose the
if you think about the worst outcome, because worst outcome in what you did is you get Drake. But if you chase here, you could argue that, you waste time, you don't catch them. But you could also argue that, like, Gragas has E, flash, ults, like, there's no way to escape you, really.
Yeah, I mean, now when I see this, we are probably, I mean, Senna is full, I'm like 70%, which after Golden Care can be nearly full. So we should definitely fight this because it's not like
especially because they had the chance to, like, I think W the Ramos instantly before.
Yeah, I have all the skills already. I
Like,
mean,
here you see the TP, you should just look for a W right away on the Ramos.
yeah, especially because I don't have to commit, because I can E and I can W from the wall.
Yeah.
I don't even have to go out from the wall, so... Yeah, true.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
now when I see this, I see that fight was better, but when I was thinking in game, I was thinking
No,
that,
but this, again, it's like you
break
have a
is
good,
safer.
like you have a good thought process. Like you go for the safe place, which is fine. Like it's not bad. What you did is not bad. You know, it's fine. It's okay.
Oh, and now I go for Herald.
But still, I actually think the Herald before was kind of not taking it. But oh well.
Yeah, because we would have taken Herald, I would have to skip the camps on top side, and I would fight without blue, I think, but maybe it would
Like
be
it
better.
doesn't matter, and especially like you get Herald, you place Herald mid, then you go Drake.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought
Yeah.
now. That I could place him mid, and we would
It's
have.
like the enemies have a
Drake.
choice to make. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Okay, let's see here. Talia is alone on the front lines. Not much you can do. So far. Okay, here.
Here I try to save Senna because I know I can just escape with E, but I try to help her escape.
Yeah, here is like... Okay, Gragas bought no TP, Talia died. Do we contest Drake? It's like, how can we really contest this 3v5, right? So, I wouldn't even, like, I would not go towards it. I would run mid and just place the Herald. Because that way, like, if they do Baron, cool, we get turret. But most of the time they would just, okay, screw Baron, we need to defend this. And you just stop Baron with the Herald. I wonder what happens. But instead, like, we are not doing anything. Like, the moment we see Talia dead here and we see Gragas go bot, it's like, guys, there's Baron up. This is not good. So you need to think of a way, like, what to do next. And the way, what I see is just Herald mid, because if Herald mid, they can Baron. But instead, like, again, we just waste time. We didn't think right away. So precious time is being wasted. But I wonder what happens next. They don't even try Baron.
We didn't, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's 6 trolls.
It's crazy how they don't even try it. Honestly.
Yeah, I was like nearly certain that, but I was thinking about fighting this Baron actually because first of all I'm like kind of confident that I can outsmite the enemy, and maybe that's like too like maybe I'm too confident, but also I feel really strong right now because I have like these 2 item spikes with Cleaver and Gordrinker, and like.
Yeah, you are strong, I agree. But I hope you agree that even if you want to contest this, right? You're like, okay, we should contest this. After this, you go mid, you place Herald, and then you do something else, right? I feel like Herald here is so strong because Gragas pushes as well. This is so strong to just use Herald here to make them make a choice.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. But instead, Ziggs trolls, you caught him really good. You place Herald, pressure, fight because they are ulting. Talia is now playing with you once again.
Yeah, here I take this, and that was maybe too greedy.
Well, you know...
I mean, I could have flashed and then go with Q, and I think... But I got also ignited, so maybe that's what is the difference.
The thing is that it's not a bad play because Talia is pushing, and if you buy time, she has time to get top turret, or your team gets mid turret. But Talia instead, I don't know what she does. She ults mid, and then goes back top instead of taking turret. But yeah, it's again like playing with teammate tempo here. This is good because Talia is pushing and she's doing something else while this is happening. This is fine. And this is a 3v3 and you're strong.
Can you go a little back?
Yeah.
Here I one more back, like one more.
Okay.
Yeah, and play. Oh, and here after W, and I saw the 3 together. Here I should maybe flash Q to Brand and R Brand, and then I would kill him. And if I would go out there, I could kill the 2 of them, and I would.
Mechanical mistake probably.
Yeah.
But you know, I feel like if you make 10 mechanical mistakes in a game, it's way better than 10 macro mistakes.
Yeah, and also with Kayn, like it's like one of the newest champions I started playing, so
Yeah,
I'm
you still
learning.
need time to improve and learn him. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
It's fine. Like don't sweat it too much. Like mechanical things will just come naturally, and the macro and concepts is what you need to think about actively. But Caitlyn is
I was
panicked.
looking at this
Oh my
Caitlyn.
god,
Don't
she's
think-
panicked.
I think she had like target champion only, and
Yeah,
she couldn't
probably.
press the.
Yeah, because you can have it as a toggle as well.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mhm.
So I think she pressed it and she couldn't press it.
Yeah, that's goofy. That's why I don't use it. I hate it.
Here they are pinging me, but I don't know why.
Oh, Ramos is there. Do you even see
Oh.
Ramos? I don't see Ramos. It's like, yeah, if you see him now instantly, you should go. But if you don't see him, yeah, you should go. I would even say screw the control ward. I'm going for a kill.
Yeah, but I thought they would kill. I thought they would kill him without me anyway. So I just want to clear, like, optimize it and clear camps if they kill anyway.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Just worried in case something else happens. No, in this case, I agree. Like Ramos is just
It was
yeah, it's
like,
completely
yeah,
guaranteed. But if instead they were fighting in the river, then I would be like, oh, I'm not in blue buff. I'm going in the river to match my teammates.
Yeah. I think I would do that because I was
Mhm.
like, I was looking at the situation and yeah, here I try to start some fight. I think.
Okay. You see Rel, you're like, okay, she's alone. But then
Yeah, because I want to
bot
start
lane.
the fight. I want to start fight because the Drake is coming and I want to fight before Drake so I don't have to.
Yeah, because
like,
Ramos is dead. And you
yeah.
have mid prior. But right now, like, you see Rel here, okay, you're like, maybe you should take a peek at the mini map because Caitlyn needs help. You know?
Ah, okay, with Udyr.
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
think
but Caitlyn was the guy I really like despise this game. So I don't that's something I have to work more like mentally. than
just
with
turn
game
the
map.
chat off. It helps, honestly.
I mean I play already with
Yeah,
chat off,
great.
but she was playing like she was making such bad decisions that's like for me that was enough to like not help her. Yeah, but that's something I need to work on.
Okay, here's a
also.
situation where this happened on yesterday's coaching session as well. Right now here, you are like 3 versus 3 or 3 versus 4, it doesn't matter. It's like, can you take this Drake, really?
Yes.
But why do you need to? Why do you need to 50-50 knowing Ramos is here when, look on the map, Gragas is playing on the same tempo with you? It's like, if you just stay here and you dance, Gragas pushes and enemies just have to, okay, do we send 2 people top to stop Gragas? Or do we contest Drake?
Yeah, but Brand is also the thing mid, so I think we are like 3v3.
Yeah, but why would you take a 50-50 on Drake in a 3v3? Right? Because Ramos can just steal it.
But he has the same yeah, probably has
And
the same
even if you
already.
decide, okay, I'm gonna start this to force enemies to come here so Gragas can push. Why don't you right away go on Ramos right now? Why is he allowed to come this close? When, again, if you fight here, Gragas has all the time in the world to get top. But if you instead like continue Drake and you 50-50 it, the fight ends sooner instead of like trying to engage on them, juggling around a bit. You just save time. The longer the Drake is alive, the more time Gragas has top lane to push.
True.
But instead, let's say you take this anyway, and you get Drake instantly really quick. Well, now enemies are like, hold on, we need to go back and defend, and you know. I mean, they do have good smites, but yeah, still.
Yeah, true. That was like.
Yeah,
But
you don't want to take 50-50s usually. That's my rule with objectives, because you never
I mean,
know.
usually I also don't want, but I don't know why, but I thought that we might lose this fight here. I don't know why I just didn't want to take. Oh, because Brand was here. Yeah, so it was 3v4 actually. Because Ziggs, Ramos, Brand, and.
Udyr is not here. Udyr is top.
Oh,
But it's
okay,
like, even if Udyr came here, that's good because Gragas pushes. And if he's not here, you win the fight. Because right now what's happening is that, like, You have two squishes with you, and it's your job kind of to protect them here from Ramus. But if you don't do anything, like you don't do anything to the Ramus yourself, he's free to just jump in. But if you're next to him, he can never press Q to speed up and get like ult distance. But now because he's just allowed to like go Q, run around a little, he can just ult into your Senna and Talia. And well, GG, right? And the fact that you have good might is cool, you know. But still, we need to think more than that. We should not take 50-50s. So one thing you could practice is like, okay, see what happens if you never take a 50-50 in your life again. For, I don't know, a few days. And see what happens.
I mean, sometimes I have to because I don't have a choice.
I mean, yeah, of course. I'm talking about cases where like this where, hey, he's pushing top, you have a different...
Here I have a choice, yeah, true. Okay.
And now,
Gragas died, I think. And here I try to fight this.
Gragas died, you are 3v5, you're crazy.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, with Kane, I guess I sometimes like feel definitely overconfident because I saw I can catch Brand and I can heal from this because I have R.
Like crazy, but...
And I think we actually win this.
It's crazy. Oh, you
because here
you
I
go
got
to peel,
KT.
that's so good. That's really good. That's your job as a frontliner.
Yeah.
Mind your backline, because if you don't have backline, you don't kill anyone.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I guess you saw an opportunity on Brand, I mean, it's just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it worked. You're ahead. You know your limits more than I know your limits.
Also, yeah, because also I know if I kill Brand, I basically have 6, and the 3 of them I can like basically solo the 3 of them.
Yeah, in this case, actually, I agree with this. Sure, you did the correct play, honestly. And I really like how you just run towards Caitlyn instantly, Messi Ramos. I think that this is what won the team fight. Like one of the most important. Like peeling your ADC is so underrated, honestly.
Yeah.
Because if Caitlyn would have died, it's like hard. And if Caitlyn dies, it's like, do you have damage for Baron in time after that? Another example. And you do Baron, right?
Yeah.
Cool, let's go. And now we get a couple camps to match teammate tempo. We see Zex is dead, so we can go crazy, we can fight. Anything you see, fight. Screw Bulwark, go fight. Yes, good. I like this. No, go, I do stop. No, they need you, look, they need you. You would have made a difference. No.
That blue buff is so tasty, I can't.
Man, you would have made a difference. You might have gotten 2 inhibs here, right?
Yeah, I agree. Going there faster was better. I mean, we still won because, like, I'm now super strong with Spirit.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have lost your teammates.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Yeah. So for you, I would say like prio tempo over anything, prio playing with your teammates over anything, especially when you have number advantage. Ziggs is dead. Like, if it's a 5v4, always say yes. Doesn't matter if there's a blue buff here. Just go crazy.
Here I just clear waves and enemy jungle.
Yeah, there's not much happening. You get waves. Yes, waves, camps, cool. Your teammates, Kate wants red buff. You wait for that. And now you see Brand bot. And you see teammates needing help. You're on the front line together. It's like you're ahead. You win this. Go. That's good. And another thing is like Kate and Brand are mid.
Yeah.
Like Kate is playing with you right now, which is fine. And you're so ahead against these melees. You're just destroying them.
Here I missed W, but I'm not sure if...
Okay, now I hope like Caitlyn dies mid, Gragas recalls. I hope you just go back now.
I think I take camps?
I mean, yeah, go back and like not fight. You can take stuff and farm when there's nothing happening, of course.
Yeah, I can take camps because of E always. I can run away from them.
Yeah, it's so cool. Play K, just... It's like playing Zeri ADC, farm and then press E through the wall. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I don't care. They're cheating basically. What happens here? Oh, Gragas gets caught.
Yeah.
I mean, here is like, yeah, Senna calls. Kate should be taking mid wave, honestly. Because, like, the best way to secure an objective, like a Drake, is to just push all the lanes. Because the enemies have to catch them, or they lose so much. And if you push all the lanes, you get information or enemy position because you see them when they take the waves. But right now it's like you see those. I would go mid here because it's too late to help the Gragas. Senna is too far, and even if you go and help together, it's like a 4v5 anyway, and probably a 3v5 because Gragas dies. So I would just ping the hell out of mid, push mid, because it's a lost cause. Because right now, if we push mid, if we would have been mid already with Caitlyn, it's like enemies say, "Oh, we don't Drake here. We need to defend." You know. And even better, like if you push mid here, then you go push top, for example. It's like they can't do Drake because they have to defend everything from you guys. And that's how you stop an Elder without stopping an Elder, basically. You just push something else. But instead, what happens? It's crazy. You win these 4v5 fights like crazy. Because they're so ahead.
This one I think I will actually lose because I won't press R in time. Because I wanted to press R, but I'm not sure if I got CC'd or something.
But this is one of those situations that...
Yeah, I was taunted.
This situation can just be prevented by pushing waves instead of trying to contest the 4v5, right? But the thing is that the sooner you recognize that something is wrong, like you farm your raptors. I'm not looking on the map right now. I farm raptors. Okay, I got raptors. Okay, I look on the map now. Let's see, we kind of go in the river. Let's see what's up. Gragas is dying. Oh, Gragas is getting surrounded. Okay, I think we go mid, right? That would be my thought process, because look, like he's dead. There's no way we catch anyone in time. Especially now that he's dead, you're like, okay, the Elder spawns. We're 4v5. Can we fight? Not really. Go mid. You know?
I mean, we have Soul, and I'm super strong because they are. Also, I was super ahead because they were full AP, and with Mercs and Spirits, if I press R here, we win again the fight.
I'm curious, let's see if you actually win or not.
I would if I press R, but here on Ramos, if I press R, we win, I think. Because they are full HP carries, all 3 carries are nearly full. I mean, not Talia, but I survived this because I have also Gore Drinker after I go out, so I'm nearly full HP again. And I have E and everything, so I think it would be...
yeah, it's really close. I agree it's really close, but at the same time, it's like... here, if you move mid, get the wave. If enemies still want to do the Elder, and you still want to fight, it's like... At least you pushed mid, it's something, you know? It's already better than hanging around in this brush for kind of no reason, right? And if you go mid, you kind of split the enemies. And if they don't want to split, it's like you could take mid over Elder, which is not even that bad of a trade.
Yeah, but I'm not sure team would follow me, and I think they would hang out in here. And like as Redgane, I want to push turrets fast. I'm not sure if I would be able to take even the single turret in mid. So...
You probably can take turret alone, I would argue. Probably.
Yeah, but then it's like 1 turret for Elder.
It's like 1 inhib for Elder, which pretty much ensures you get a Baron next time. It's in a 4v5, like, in a 4v5 you can get everything. Gragas died before the Elder. It's like, you take what you can, right? You can't expect to win everything. But yeah, it was close. If you ult there, sure, yeah, you win that fight. But
yeah, but even if I'm really confident in like because of Soul and like how much I'm ahead and everything.
Yeah, I know you're confident, but what I'm saying is like you should like push mid here because after you push mid, you still have the option to keep going mid or to come back for break because you're so confident, you know. But you're making the enemies make a decision. That's bad for them.
Okay.
Either one is bad for them, you know, because they lose something.
Because I also have a scenario where they start Drake, one person goes death mid, and I still get here in time because of E.
Yeah, because it's like if you go if you're mid and you push that, it's like maybe Brand goes to catch mid, for example, because they see you and they're afraid. But you E right away back to the Drake fight. And now it's a 4v4. You see?
Yeah. Okay.
So already it's better. It doesn't matter if you make a mechanical mistake in that case, because they're so ahead. So it's like thinking a bit outside of the box and watching the map as a whole and seeing other options besides just fighting 4v5, for example, that opens up so many possibilities. And when you have the chance to like split the enemy team by applying pressure somewhere else on the map, and the enemy team splits, and you play Kayn and you can regroup right away with your E-True walls before the enemy can, that's so OP. That's so strong. And what's happening now? Let's see.
I think I do that more often with blue Kayn than red actually.
Oh, this is another case of just go mid. You need to match teammate tempo, right? You need to match their tempo. It's like you can take this blue buff when you go back if you don't end. But how the heck don't you end if you went right away?
Yeah.
But I think you win the game anyway, right? Yeah. But still, like, if you... Did you need that blue buff? No. Right? Probably not.
No, but I really wanted to... This time I wanted to do this, I think, because I had the double smite on, so I didn't want to, like, waste the cooldown, so I wanted to use one smite, so it's, already generating for the second stack.
Yeah,
but yeah, going mid was better.
Like, another habit you could have, like, when you come back from base, like, you go from base, you're like, okay, where are my teammates? How many enemies are there? And here is like... Yeah, I need to match teammate tempo, right? I just need to match them, so we have number advantage.
I have this idea in mind because I'm like not going cracks, for example. I'm just skipping, I'm just like drive by blue and going there straight away.
But still you waste like 5 seconds, which are quite valuable.
True. Yeah, true.
I mean, this time doesn't matter, but last game it mattered.
True.
Last game it mattered. Nice.
Last game it mattered like 3 or 4 times.
Mattered so much last game. Nice. What's your goal? Like, I forgot to ask. Diamond?
No, I want master because I already was diamond. But like, yeah, for example, yesterday I had like bad day.
It happens.
So I lost.
Don't sweat it. Like, even if you know everything I told you today, you are gonna have bad days. Happens.
Yeah.
No,
I
like,
realized.
if you apply this, like, your mechanics are good from what I see. If you apply this concept, especially, like, you're gonna reach master. Like, a lot of master and grandmaster players don't have this concept, honestly. Like, there's no way you don't reach master if you keep playing one champion pretty much, so you don't focus on the champion, because you know your limits really well on Kayn already, and there's still improvements to be made. Like, you get master. I'm telling you honestly, if you put in the time and effort and you don't autopilot games, you're just gonna win. It's gonna improve. Things will get better.
So would you suggest to play only Kayn or like Kayn and Jinx, for example?
I mean, it's like secondary. Do you put secondary ADC?
Depends. I play sometimes mid jungle, sometimes jungle mid, sometimes jungle ADC, sometimes mid ADC. So
like, you have way more experience with Kayn, right? Just in jungle in general, probably.
No, actually, I mean, like I played most, I think, mid, then top, then ADC, then jungle, then support. But lately, like for example, last month, probably jungle was the most played by me.
Yeah, I mean, if it works right now, like, keep going. You're the most comfortable with right now. So right now you don't have to change your champion and role right away. You can just instantly apply the concepts on a role and champion you already know. That's fresh. So I would suggest just go Kayn right now. And I think you enjoy Kayn, right? Like, you enjoy playing him, right?
Yeah. I mean, with him, I have like I feel the most control over a game when I'm playing him actually than any other champion, because I can try to outsmite some Drakes and everything, and Drake Soul is actually like one of the most important like win conditions right now, probably. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, go with Kayn, and you should be able to reach master with Kayn, no problem. And like, put your secondary ADC, for example, and if you play ADC, just go Jinx. An example. You could do that. It's a solid plan.
I think if I put secondary mid, I never get mid anyway.
I can do it as well. Yeah, most of the time mid is the most played role. So yeah, you could put secondary mid as well, and play Asu or something, or Vlad.
Yeah, and or even I can dodge if I don't get either Kayn or.
It's just, again, like, champ doesn't matter, role doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it's about counting the number advantage or disadvantage and trying to apply pressure even in bad situations somewhere else if you can just go in and fight. But if you have the number advantage, just go in and fight. And a lot of
League of
people just
Legends.
autopilot and they don't count how many people are, you know?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's funny that this game you can play 10,000 hours and still you learn how to count to 5.
Yeah, honestly. And even recently I'm learning new stuff about the game, which is crazy. Just so much information that, you know, you don't need to apply everything at once. You just need to turn those bad habits into good habits. And eventually you're gonna have more good habits than bad habits, and that's gonna make you climb a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. So thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
like, no problem. Like, any more questions before we end this?
For now,
Like, if you have
no.
questions
I
later,
think.
just DM me. I can answer. No problem. No big deal.
Yeah, I think I will want more sessions in the future.
Yeah, just hit me up.
But for now, like I have like straight plan in my head, kinda with this tempo and everything, and
Nice.
adjusting to teammates. So I have like enough to work on for now. So
Nice. Like, apply everything, see how it goes, and I'm pretty sure like they're just gonna improve a lot right away because this concept is like easy to apply. Like, you don't need to change the whole way you play the game. Just apply a simple thing, which is count. You know?
yeah.
And this is just crazy how much you can improve knowing this. Cool.
I actually can't wait to see how it will
Yeah,
go
just
right now.
don't expect like overnight changes. You know, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, yeah,
It's not
yeah.
gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take weeks, if not months. For me, it took like at least 6 months to be unstuck from Diamond. It took me a while,
Mhm.
but that's maybe because of course, I had other stuff in life and so on, and I didn't play much at that time
Mhm.
because I had college. But yeah,
Ah, okay.
still, you can do it, no problem, if you actually want, and it looks like you want. So yeah.
Yeah, because I already like tried 1 year and 2 years ago, but I like dropped it after 1 or 2 months of playing
Mhm.
and not achieving it. But this time I decided that okay, I tried a few times. I want to try one more, but this time I try basically until I get it. So
Yeah, and just remember, like, if you lose 3 games in a row, for example, it doesn't matter. The next game is not decided by last game. And if you want to know, like, how much to play in a day, for example, like, just play when you feel like you perform. If you play a few games and you feel like,
Mhm,
man, I'm making stupid mistakes, I'm not playing well, take a break, maybe come back the other
mhm.
day. And, like, between games, maybe, you know, what helped me while, like, try hard climbing and improving myself, like improving a league made me a better person as well. And I just between each game I would do some push-ups, I would walk around, I would do something that just disconnects you a
Uh,
little bit from like the hard grind, and you know, reminds you of that you're just
yeah,
a person and you're trying your best.
that's what I actually started applying since like 1 or 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Doing some small physical exercises,
Thank you.
either
Like, yeah.
stretching or like jumping on the. I'm not sure how it's in English. Jumping on the, you have the like the line and you jump over it.
Oh,
uh,
skip rope or something like that, I think.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
good. Really good.
yeah. I actually realized that it like improves my confidence
Yeah,
in
healthy
game
body,
indirectly
healthy mind,
also.
you know how they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Very good. I wish you really good luck, honestly. I wish you good luck. Don't get discouraged if you know you improve a bit, then you beat plateau, and then you're just gonna keep improving a bit little by little, you know. It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Nice. I'll see you maybe next time if you wanna book another session after a few months if it doesn't work out.
No, I think it will be. I think it will be much faster. I was thinking like in a week or 2 weeks maybe.
Oh, that's quick. I mean, that's cool. Like if you apply things and see how you do, and it's gonna be interesting if you like book a session in a few weeks because I'm curious to see like how much you can learn in during this time. Because
Yeah. Because I also would like to later compare like
Mhm.
how I like input the new things in the games, and also I would like to like next time when we have a session, I would like to like play a game like while
Yeah, we
you
can do a
know
live game as well. You know, it's like we
because
either do VODs or we do one VOD, one live game. That's fine.
yeah
Nice.
yeah.
Yep. Nice.
Okay, so thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck on your
And
kind.
yeah, thank you, and yours too, because
Thank you,
you
thank
want
you.
to.
I need one. I
How
want 1000 LP. I have to.
okay, okay.
I have to. I've got 966 last season. I can't give up. I'm getting it. It has to be there. Nice.
Nice, nice.
Okay. Take care. It was nice meeting you.
Thank you very much.
Bye. See ya.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Thank
Still.
you. Okay, guys. Play with your teammates. Play with tempo. You win more games, right? Nice. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.